make space, it's all that's left of you. Backdoor things stormed out in a mood. Curtain call shows that you won't leave soon. Just gotta get your head in the right place. All alone, so you fake it. Come back, but you're not changing. I thought we wanted the same thing. I'm so tired of running, and all the hearts you're running. Another small and apology. We all fake love the same way. Tell me what you really mean. I thought we wanted the same thing. Another lie to keep the peace. We all fake love the same way. A beating heart lies beneath your floor. Buried deep, the truth that you want more. I'll let you stay cause I'm lonely. Speaking soft, you say hold me. I fall for it every time. You always hear the same damn lies. We all fake love the same. Pretend to numb the pain. I'm so tired of running, and all the hearts you're running. Another smile and apology. We all fake love the same way. Tell me what you really mean. I thought we wanted the same thing. Another lie to keep the peace. We all fake love the same way. Another smile and apology. We all fake love the same.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Premier League Watchalong. Must-win game, as always. You know, we shall see if that actually transpires. But it's Ipswich against City. You know, it's a relegation six-pointer to an extent. It's not, obviously. That's a joke. That's what we call hyperbole. Exaggeration for emphasis. You know, Ipswich are in the relegation zone. We should realistically be beating them, shouldn't we? Let's all be honest with ourselves. That should be a thing. That is happening. Liam Delap is obviously starting for Ipswich. He in before he scores, and oh my god, City made a mistake selling him. Blah. I can't wait for that to happen. If you're watching on the YouTube, leave a like on the video. It's free and it helps. We'll get into the team una momento. That is a thing. That is a thing. How's everyone doing as well today, by the way? How rude of me. How's everyone doing today? Let me know. Let me bloody know. Sorry, many things are happening on my mobile right now. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. It's not exciting at all. That's a lie. Just talking bollocks. Hello, Matty. It's JH Plays. Is Moyes returned to Everton winning considered a new manager bounce because he's an old manager? It's that old adage, you know, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's there to hear it, did it actually fall down? How's my day been, Matty? It's been all right, although I am having issues with the Marmouche video. There's some technical issues going on and some logistical issues happening, so that it has put a delay to it. I would like to have had it be able to be released either today or tomorrow. Sadly, it's going to be a couple more days, so I apologize for that. There are some logistical reasoning beyond my control, to be honest. I won't bore you with the details. Hello, Savio Enthusiast. Cycle continues with Ake injury or defenders being rushed back. Well, let's have a look at the lineup now, shall we? Yeah, because Spartak has mentioned it. There is no Savio today. There is also no Ake, not even on the bench. Lovely to see Ruben Diaz able to start, but there is literally no other option on the bench. You know, Kusanov can't come quick enough, as with Hayes, can't come quick enough. There will be an analysis video on Hayes, I promise, but Marmouche, maybe another signing might happen. That might take priority. Don't worry, guys. They are coming, I promise you, I assure you. So this is how I'm going to guess that we set up today. One assumes it's going to be Foden inverting from the right, as he did in the last game against Brentford, with Nunes pushing up to that right side. I'm guessing it's just a straight swap with Doku and Savio. And then, interestingly enough, Bernardo is not starting today. It is Gundogan. That's upsetting. You know, I'm a bit upset that, you know, Nico O'Reilly isn't being given a go in that more advanced position, which is a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a shame, to be honest with you. But I think the team really picks itself in terms of how City will set up today. Obviously, you never know with Pep, but it seems to be that's obviously how we did it against Brentford. It makes sense for it to be a similar-ish situation. Good evening, Sarthak. Ake injured and Diaz was brought back. Hope he's fully fit. Absolutely. No Savio, no party. Edward, I'm doing great. How are you doing, my man? You're on the Twitch, Edward. I've put a new Liverpool channel point reward if you want to use it. It's a Steven Gerrard one. Hello, Dave. United already made me happy today. Hope we can make it doubly so. Yeah, United, man. I mean, we know that these guys are a bit clapped, but 3-1. 3-1. I know Brighton are a good team. 3-1 at home is madness. Yeah. Yeah, big up. Listen to the moderators, guys. Or leave a like, or Spartacus will literally ban you from all of YouTube. Not from my channel, from all of YouTube. How cooked are we today, says LeBron Games. Now we've got a good chance, man. We've got a good chance today. You know, Sarthak, thank you so much for upgrading your membership to a fanatic ultra. Big up to you, mate, Sarthak. Absolutely beautiful, man. Thank you so much. And for upgrading, you get a bonus. Random footballer. And your random footballer is Inigo Martinez. From formerly of Athletic Club Bilbao, whatever you want to call him. Shout out to you, Sarthak. You're absolutely beautiful, beautiful human being. Big up to you, mate. Big up to you. That's my boy. That's my boy. Delap hat-trick this week, Palmer hat-trick next. We will be there. Brilliant. Not bad today. Excellent. Yeah, what's been the best thing that's happened to you guys this weekend? Let me know. Let me know. I'm doing very well, thank you. Nobbins Brer. Hello, Sarah. We saw Dortmund poaching Max and Pep said go to the bench. Is Gustav cup tied? I don't know. That's still not confirmed for me. No, Savio's on the bench, Shaq. He's on the bench. It's just a rotational thing, clearly. Love to see Rico starting. Can't see Pep playing him. Yeah, it's so hard to justify including him nowadays, isn't it, Spartacus, given the frailty in our core, our soft underbelly, whatever you want to say. I'd also prefer 3-2-5 Ayushi, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's going to be that situation. No O'Reilly. No, indeed. Oh dear. Thoughts on the lineup, asks GTB Digital. I'll go to it one more time. Look, in terms of our back four, it's basically what you could hope for. It is the best we could put out realistically, because if I just go to our bench for a moment, here are the defensive options on the bench. Rico Lewis. O'Reilly, if you want to include him as a potential inverted fullback option. And Max Elaine. I'm so sorry, I'm probably butchering his name. Who's, obviously like an academy centre-half. So in terms of starting players, in terms of the defence, it's Rico Lewis, isn't it? And we know that he can't really justify playing him in the current context. So in terms of the back four, Ruben Diaz, Gvardiol, Akanji, Nunes, it's probably the best we can put out. So I'm happy with the defence. I'm happy-ish with the midfield. Again, it's got to be Kovacic. There is no other option there. Foden, De Bruyne, lovely. Lovely, obviously. We need those two on the pitch. We play a lot better when they're both on the pitch. Fun. What a surprise. Shock, shock, horror, horror. That's fine. Hey, JSP's not even on the bench, to be fair. Oh, Spartacus, that's fairs, man. So the only, and obviously Haaland. I would like Savio to start over Doku, but I appreciate there's a need for rotation and blah, 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 blah. That's fine. That's a thing. The only upsetting thing for me is Gundogan starting over Nico O'Reilly. I would have liked to have seen Nico given a go. But if you look to our bench, it's Ortega. Edison starting as well, by the way. Don't know if that's interesting. It's Ortega, it's Max, it's Bernardo Silva. I'm glad he's actually been given a rest. McAtee, not a starter for me yet. Nico O'Reilly, I've touched on him. Lewis, touched on him. Mubama, never going to start. Is he? Grealish, I don't think he should be starting right now. And then Savio. So the only question marks are Savio, but rotation and rest is a thing. And then again, Gundogan starting. I would love to have seen. If I'm not allowed Nunes in the centre, and seemingly Pep is not having that. He's not having Nunes in the centre unless it's against Feyenoord at home or Salford. That's a thing. then I'm going to have that physicality out wide. So that does mean the midfield is going to be frail. It's going to be De Bruyne, Foden, Kova, Gundo. Not ideal, is it? Football Man City, thank you for following the Twitch, mate. Big up to you. But what do you guys think about the lineup? Ake's getting into Stones territory. Ideal World Clubs replacement in the summer. But too much chaos. Yeah, that's the thing, Nitin, is to... I think we can realistically, practically replace one of them. And that's going to be Stones, isn't it? That's going to be Stones. That's upsetting. Why has it not got your bloody thing there? That's upset me. I don't know why that's happened. Is widget still not quite perfect? It's nearly there. It's so close to nearly being there, but it's not quite there. It's not quite there. Nearly, though. Nearly. Right back Nunes to win us the league. I wouldn't be surprised if Grealish is going to be gone for Scan. Get your score predictions in, everyone. Get your score predictions in. What's it going to be? I'm going to be confident-ish. I'm going to predict a City win. I'm going to go for Manchester. We're not going to keep a clean sheet, are we? 2-1. 2-1. It's what the Brentford score should have been if we didn't shit ourselves. So I'm going to go for 2-1. Imagine if Nobbins got a low taper fade. I don't know what a low taper fade is, but thank you, mate. I do have a fade. I've got two, technically. Left and right. And back, I suppose. Sell Nunes if he's never going to play in the centre. Acumen, I think that will probably be a thing. 2-1 with this lineup, says Unknown. 3-1 to Southak. 2-1 Matty. I wish 6-0, Nick. Brilliant. A low taper fade is a trim. Yeah, I know it's a haircut, but what sort of haircut? 4-1, Doku going to assist. Oh, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? 2-1 or 3-1. 2-1, says Dave. 3-1, the Savio Enthusiast. That'd be nice. That would be lovely. If that could happen, that would be sweet. Oh dear. Come on, City. I'm just going like to the table. This is the state of play, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is the state of play. If we win, I know Chelsea played one day, but if City win, we go from 8th to 5th. We'll be level on points with Newcastle, which is big. Again, I know that Chelsea have a game in hand when they beat Wolves, or even if they draw against them, they will go ahead of us, but it's nice. It's nice to know that we can, in theory, go ahead of Villa and Bournemouth today. We are in territory where it's looking like 5th place, statistically, is going to be good enough for the Champions League. And no, we shouldn't be talking about City finishing or just squeezing getting into 5th, but this is the world that we are living in right now. So we sort of have to accept that. We have to accept that. That's the reality of the situation. So we can finish 5th at minimum. That's the minimum. Again, based on like the coefficient situation, 5th should be enough. I'm not saying that's what we should be targeting. Obviously, I'd love to just not even take that risk and get top 4, but I'm just trying to be realistic and pragmatic for a second. Nitin thinks we'll finish top 2. I love that confidence, Nitin. I love that, because you're normally someone who's quite pessimistic. So if Nitin's saying we're going to finish top 2, good God, we might actually win the league. I mean, very interesting. What makes you think that, Nitin? Have the signings convinced you? Is that what it is? Let me know. I'm genuinely very interested. I'm buzzing that you're saying we'll finish top 2. That's fantastic. Genuinely, I'm very impressed. I'm very happy with that. I'm starting the movement for ladlets to be the feminine of lads. We do have ladies in the chat. Louise is a big view of the channel. I know Sarah is. I know we've got Lizzie as well. There's at least a fair few ladies who watch the Nobbins watch-alongs. Ladies, if you are watching, what are your thoughts of being referred to as ladlets by Spartacus? Get your feedback in the live comments. If you think it's a shit term, I'll never use it. If you think it's a funny, quaint term, I will use it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. We're about to kick off here. Bosh. Bish, bash, bosh. Away the lads. We're getting the Marmouche vid as soon as I make it, mate. As soon as I complete it, rather. I've formulated all my opinions about him. I'm no longer as excited as I once was, but I'm not being negative on the deal. Obviously, it's still I think it's still a good move, but I'm not as moved as I once was after properly scouting him. But that doesn't mean he's bad at all. That's not what I'm saying. Hello, Phil Foden. Haven't you got a game to play, mate? Do I like Douglas Luiz? Don't know him as a person, mate. He's all right. I wouldn't be too impressed if we brought him in. When do you think Hayes will be announced? Probably next week. What if we just do like a triple Bosch, Kusanov, Marmoush, Hayes announcement? Then what? That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Right, come on. We do sort of need to beat Ipswich and beat them well. I know I predicted a 2-1 because we're in a world where that's a thing. Akanji, nice and aggressive there. Draws the foul. That's a good foul to give away. That's fine. Show Delap early on that you can't have your way with our back line. We can't be having that. Can't be having that. Tom's gone for a 4-1. Reasonable. Yeah, big up, like and sub, guys. Callum, what the hell, mate? You're a Bournemouth fan, though, aren't you, Callum, if memory serves? Or have I made that up? I feel like you're a Bournemouth fan. Should we have signed Kvaratskhelia? Nah. Oh, my. They are in our left side again. Shock, shock, horror, horror. Oh, bloody hell, Ruben Diaz is being asked to defend the wide areas. This can only end poorly. And Diaz is still there. Okay, now have a switcheroo, lads. That's easy for Mateus Nunes. Oh, and the header back is... It's not ideal, is it? It's not ideal, that header back to the goalkeeper, which goes out for a corner. He's not a right back, guys. It's not his fault. Although, in fairness, he should probably still get that right. I feel like that's quite an easy skill to do. But I'm just throwing it out there. I'm wearing a City top for the first time in a minute, I feel like. I haven't worn a City top in a while. So maybe the 0161 kit will bring us good luck. IDK. You've got 500 and Holland to score 2 or more. That is a bold move, mate. That was good defending from the corner. I think that was by Akanji. That'll be another corner. Or was it Diaz, actually? My bad. Yeah, sorry, Diaz. I thought it was Akanji. Yeah, good work by Ruben. That's my box defender. That's my future captain. Good work. Put him off enough. Well done, Ruben. Good. Please don't get injured again, mate. We bloody need you. Right. Defend your box, boys. Defend your box. I was going to talk about how we can potentially counterattack, but... And then that was going to lead to a point of Doku today, he needs to do more of what he did against Salford. And it's not even the hard stuff. I just want to see him running behind a bit more. I know he's not necessarily that sort of footballer. It's crossed in by Ipswich and Ederson easily claims it.
Nobbins' thoughts on Walker to AC.
That's a weird one. That Walker to AC Milan is a very weird one. I don't know what they're thinking, AC Milan. But hey, if they want him, then fair play. Fair play. Hello, Roy says, let's stay positive. Oh, Gvardiol has been fouled. I see that was nearly lovely. He then got fouled. Roy, score predictions, mate. What are you thinking? I'm being positive in that I'm predicting a win. I'm predicting a victory. In fairness, that is a thing. Yeah, Nunes is going to the right, it looks like, as we predicted, boys and girls. I seem to keep saying guys because that's gender-neutral language, isn't it? So I don't have to keep checking myself. Kevin De Bruyne has drifted off to the left here. Interesting.
Oh, fuck off you fat, useless sack of fucking Yankee-danky doodle shite.
We do have new gifs. We do have new gifs on the Twitch. Emerson Walker's right back def. Yeah, that is clapped. And where are Milan in the table? Because that is horror. Italian League does well with older defenders, says Brian. I'd love him to get a new lease of life. It's obviously not happening at City. At City. We can't ever forget the player he was for City. Nunes is running behind. The ball slightly overhit by Kevin, though. Nice idea, though, by Kevin and Nunes. Musty, yes, I have. I've added the Homelander ones. I have. Darth Joel says, how's the game been so far? We were only 5 minutes in, mate. But, so nothing's really happened. Nothing's really happened as of yet.
Fart.
I have added them, you see. Told you. Who's going to score today, then? Haaland's going to get a hat-trick. And De Bruyne's going to get a hat-trick of assists. There we go. That's my prediction, guys. Oh, Edison, that's such a risky ball, but it's actually really nice. No one was picking up Gundogan there. Nice. Doku beat your man, mate.
Nobbins oiled up.
That's good. Found Gundo. The switch is on for Mateus. That's nice by Ilkay. Controlled by City so far. Kevin De Bruyne receiving it deep. Lovely. That's what I want to see. Nearly intercepted, but not quite. Gvardiol back into the centre. It's a bit congested here now. Are we trying to create a 1v1 opportunity for Doku on that left side? De Bruyne. Not quite the ball. Again, the idea is fine. More of that. Well won back by Gvardiol. And we go again. And we go again. What's happened to Stones? He got a mad injury, didn't he? We rushed him back. And that's what happens when you rush players back from injury. Doku beats his man there. Nice. Good idea. Trying to find Kevin. Not the execution that's needed, though. We sort of know how this game's going to go, though, don't we, guys? It's going to be a lot of this and a lot of Ipswich trying to hit us on the counter. And I imagine a lot of aerials to Delap. So it's going to be a big game for Delap in respect of hold-up play. And from our perspective, a big game and a big day for Ruben Diaz. We've now actually got a defending defender on the pitch, which is what you need. There's nothing wrong with defenders you don't associate with that level of defending or style. But you need that mixture as Doku loses the ball here. And that's the issue there. Foden and Gvardiol. Well, Foden's not strong enough, and then Gvardiol just lets him go through him. And this is going to be the issue with our defence all the time. Oh, Diaz went to ground. Good block by whoever that was. Yoshko, well done. God, we are so frail in the defence, man. There we go, in the midfield, sorry. Well done by Kevin and Haaland now. And now there's a counter-attacking opportunity. Come on. Come on, Kevin. Oh, Kevin. Such a shame. And right there, that's sort of an example of why I want someone like O'Reilly in the centre. Because none of our midfielders are really that strong, are not strong enough. Callum, nothing on the charges as of yet, no. We're going to have to wait for the judgment. Who are you planning to support to get relegated? Shut up, mate. Maybe the ploy is to keep giving away counterattacks so we can counter their counterattacks. You know, like a game of 4D chess. That could be fun. Unlikely. Right, where are the spaces, boys? Find... Oh, Yoshko. I want to get Doku isolated. God, as soon as Doku receives it, the number 18... Who's the number 18 for Ipswich? He's on him like a rash. As soon as the ball gets anywhere near Doku. Fair play. There's a chance United can get relegated. I mean, there's always a chance mathematically. It won't happen, though, will it? Like, as bad as United are, they're not... bad. They're not relegation bad. Like, Southampton have basically already gone. I'm sorry, Jack, but Southampton are already gone. So all you need to do is not be worse than bloody Ipswich and probably Leicester.
Start and no Savio.
Oh, dear. Maybe the thought process is... Actually, no, I don't know what the... I was going to talk about 1v1, but Savio can do that as well, in fairness. We'll see what we see. I'd like Savio... If we're struggling at half-time, I'd like to see Savio on at some point. Because he's a breaker in that sense. Kova... Again, when we play the ball centrally through Kova and Kevin so far, what we've tried to do is bypass atoms. You get me? You can't pass the ball through physical matter. We haven't yet discovered that scientific principle, okay? Nunes, not quite the ball to Gundo, but City get it back. And here, Ipswich have got one outlet, and it is Liam Delap. So as long as Diaz can keep an eye on him, it's going to be very tricky for Ipswich to create any of their own chances and opportunities. TBH. Asia, I expect big tactical changes once enforcement comes in. Well, the Centurions are even different. I wonder. I think it depends on Haaland there. Nice hold up. Foden into Kevin. Don't know how Phil won the header there, but he did. And offside anyway. What a shame. What a shame. It's been a slow start from City, but that's okay. We're only a ninth of the way through the game. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. This does feel like one of those games where if City can score, you know, reasonably early on, as my image has just turned to black. Okay. That was weird. But my timer was still there, so I lost 4 seconds of tactical analysis. How could you? It's one of those games where if we do score early-ish, you know, like 30 minutes in or so, you do suspect that Ipswich might capitulate. Troy says, I'm sick of our style of play. It sort of does go hand in hand with what the opposition are willing to do, though, Troy, in fairness. Like, Ipswich are well within their right to set up defensively with a back five. But, so that's your starting point. So from there, you can only have a certain way of playing. Like, you can't play counter-attacking football against a side who have got no interest in coming forwards outside of counters of their own. So you do have to bear that in mind, I think. Yeah, there must have just been like a lapse in footage, Matty, for a bit with the Sky broadcast. It's underwhelming so far, Staffy, but there's still time. There's time. We're not keeping a clean sheet for what I'm seeing, says Maverick. I've not predicted a clean sheet. I predict a 2-1 to City. Musty says we're not scoring in the second half if it's 0-0. Right. Welp, that's a bummer. A goal in the first half would be lovely. Of course it would. For us, didn't think I have to specify it for City, but, you know. Ball in behind there. Akanji, tight to him. Good work, lads. Forced them back now. Good. Right, we're in a settled defensive shape. We should not concede from this point. I was invited and I said no. Southack says, I hate these low camera view stadiums. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a bit frustrating, isn't it? The worst ground for like cameras, well done, Cover. The worst ground for cameras, I think, is probably Goodison Park. I think. It's always been a bit stinky. Actually, no, White Hart Lane used to be disgusting for that. It used to be ridiculous in terms of like the camera angles from the wingers as well. Whenever Aaron Lennon picked it up on the right side, it's like, oh, fucking hell. Wish we're more expressive and free-flowing. But again, Troy, it's that you can only be so expressive against a side that doesn't want to play. Is what I would say. Yeah, Toby, we've just started, mate. You haven't missed anything. You'll be happy to hear. Toby, didn't Arsenal capitulate last night? Don't talk to me about embarrassing, yeah? You did a City last night. Seek some shame. Seek some shame? That's Sean Connery. Seek some shame. Ortega, long ball to Nunes didn't quite work. City get back here, though. I still got robbed. Yeah, Toby, I can't believe that you were really trying the absolute hardest to make it seem that I didn't touch Havertz's hand, man. Again, at number 18, man, whenever Gvardiol or Doku get it in any sort of space, he's on it immediately. Fair play. Kovacic has found the run of Hall. He's got to score! Oh, it's such a good save. How's he not scored? Oh, that was a lovely ball, man. That was a lovely ball by Kova. Gvardiol sucked the players towards him. Nice. Ipswich actually didn't have like any midfield options there. I think it was because they were concerned with the presence of Gvardiol and Foden. Yeah, Haaland's got to score that, man. That's an easy chance. That is a really, really easy chance, guys. Come on, Doku. Oh, that's not the ball. Kova's on the edge of the box right there. Yeah, And this is why, like, this is why I'm not having it when... I mean, there have been some chat times this season where we haven't created enough for Haaland. But there have been far too many times this season where we've created a lot for him. And he's missed very easy chances. It is much more of a finishing issue than a creation issue. He just needs to go the other way. Like, he should have gone slightly earlier. Oh, well done, Gundo. Find Kevin, lad. Here it is, Kevin Haaland. Oh, Kova. It's over. Oh. Well, it's all kicking off here. That was really nice by Gundo to win the ball back. Good pressing there. Good pressing by the lads. Ball by Kevin's not quite there. Maybe Kevin should have gone for it himself. Callum, are you a Bournemouth fan? Can you remind me? Gundo did very well there, Drew. Should have scored, Toby. Gundogan unleashed 1 month of benching for that. Is that all of Gundogan's like energy all done now? You know, like in games, you get like a stamina bar. And you can only use a certain amount before you've got to like eat some raw meat or something. Is that Gundogan now? I thought so, Callum. Yeah, big up to Bournemouth, man. Absolute weapons. Absolutely, Toby. It's outrageous. But it's an interesting take, Savio. Can't be dropping more points after the Arsenal outcome, says Jellyfish. Don't worry about Arsenal, guys. Don't worry about Arsenal. We need to worry about Newcastle and Forest and, oh my. And, you know, Bournemouth and Brighton, etc. Don't worry about Arsenal and Liverpool, yeah. They're on their own. Here's Haaland. He's got Foden and Kevin in support. Finds little Phil now. Right foot. That's really good defending. That's such a shame. Ipswich have been good defensively so far. Bastard. Bastard. Swines. Yeah, but Toby, I'm sure that they'll finish ahead. Wolves and Everton, yeah, them too. Maybe even top Spur. Oh, that's really nice. That little dummy into the lap was gorgeous, to be honest with you. $20 played. Oh, not 20. Around 20 minutes played. We should have scored a goal. Bit of a shame. Well, that's promising, you know? We've done our... Because, you know, City tend to miss at least one big chance in the game, at least. So we got it out of the way early. Now the next one will score. That's how it works, guys, right? That's how it works. Oh, Saka out to March Sleeper now needs to cancel his hamstring with... Oh, really? Is the Sleeper injury really that bad? I thought he was just out for like a game or so. What is the... is it like an actual hamstring tear? So he'll be out for like a month or something? Oh, I don't like the lack of space on the right. Edison, easy. Easy mode. Now, come on, boys. Get it up here. Here's Jeremy. He's not quite 1v1. Got players coming in. It's a corner. If only we had Marmouche for these left-sided corners. That would be lovely. Can we, like, medical him right now and get him onto the corner flag? That'd be nice. Muric isn't in goal, indeed. My favourite City player, David. It's up... I tell you what, it's up for grabs. It's up for grabs right now. Oh! Gundogan was nearly able to control that shot. That would have been lovely if he was able to control that. It's a really hard skill. He would have been onside as well. What a shame. Oh, dear. Oh, that would have been so nice. Really hard skill that Gundogan attempted there. Good idea, though. Good instincts. It's been better the past 10 minutes. Have been a little bit better. I think Holland's just not overperforming his XG right now. Bad form, says Ayushi, which is a shame because that also happened last season, didn't it? It did also happen last season, so that is a darn shame. I just think he overthought it there. I think he just needed to take less touches. Just like hit it earlier so the goalkeeper can't smother it and hit it to the goalkeeper's right. Instead, he went for the other way, and it was too tight by that point. I think he was trying to dink it. I think he was waiting for the keeper to commit himself, when really he probably should have backed himself to get it into the corner and lift it so it's impossible for the keeper to get to. Diaz wanted an offside. The linesman said no, it wasn't. Okay, fairs. Excuse me. He is good at set pieces, Troy. But he's not going to be taking as many as he would at Frankfurt. He's not going to be taking penalties as a start. He probably won't be taking free kicks because De Bruyne tends to take those. He could take corners on our left side, which is fair. I don't think we need to upgrade them on the right. Maybe the free kick delivery will improve, actually. No, Matty, XG is just like an average model. So the point is that if you are overperforming it, then that means that you are a better than average finisher. That's the idea of the whole model. It's like, you know, from the average player, what is expected. So that's when, you know, if you overperform, you are doing what is above average. Oh, Foden made the run behind. De Bruyne not able to find him. That's such a shame. And that's a heavy touch. Akanji can wrap it up. Lovely. Hello, Ryan. How many free kicks has De Bruyne scored? A lot. I feel like it's a lot. To be fair, I don't know if he scored one recently, but he does generally have a good record. Like, he scored like more goals from outside the box than any other current active Premier League footballer. And a lot of those are free kicks. Oh, Nunes gave away a free kick. Silly, silly, silly boy. Was Cancelo good? He was brilliant for 2 seasons. Yeah, Kova losing out to Liam Delap there. And then Nunes just like says, yeah, get fouled, mate. So he's only taken 4. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the ratio is or the probability is for scoring free kicks, but yeah, Kevin's very good at them. Or has been historically, certainly. Marmouche coming for Beckham's records. Oh, gosh. Oh. That's it. That's quite a lot, though, isn't it? There's not many. I can't imagine there's many of that more than that. Was the Marmouche video out? I don't know, mate. We're having logistical issues. Marmouche should get the City 7 now Cancelo has left us, says Tom. I think that is probably going to happen, isn't it? Right, free kick to Ipswich. Oh, not picked up, and it's... Jesus, man. We did not pick that up on the edge of the box. But it had to be... Oh, Jesus, man. I don't know how we've afforded an Ipswich player that much space on the edge of our box. I think it came off Haaland, actually, maybe just. Yeah, indeed, it is a corner. Good defending by Haaland in the end. Jesus. 3 points here and 3 points at Brentford could have been vital at the end of the season. How have we not signed a midfielder, asks Nat. Oh, God. Easy enough for Edison, but why have we given Ipswich that much space in the centre of our box? Yeah, it's just not good defending, is it? Naveen, it looks like we've got to have him start, to be honest, mate. There's no other options. He scored a lot already this season, Toby. Like, it's a bit crazy. It is a little bit mad. Switch by Foden to Doku. Into Kevin. Now back to Doku. This is nice. I thought Gavardia was going to clip it for a haul and run then. What a shame. Davis is a set piece expert. Who is Davis? Like Alphonso Davies. Yeah, I ideally didn't want Ruben to start. Oh, sorry, Leif Davis. Oh, my bad. I needed Leif Davis to be very good from an England perspective, but sadly that dream has died. Covert, interesting switch over to Nunes at the back post. And it just evades Foden. What a shame. Everything's been a nearly, boy. Thank you, Toby. Thank you, Toby. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jack, yeah. I know it was against Salah, but I could just, like, tell from the first game I watched him. I was like, ah. Yeah, you're not going to be it, are you? What a shame. Name a City player who played for United. Carlos Tevez. Go on, boys. The bite has gone out of this game. Let's put it back into it by putting teeth marks on our opposition. I don't know what that analogy is supposed to be. Again, Foden with the switch to Doku. He's got some space here to run. No one really supporting Doku, though, which is a bit of a shame. What? That's a nice little fizz into Kevin. Oh, into Phil, is it? Yes! Come on! It's Kevin De Bruyne into Phil Foden! Oh, 1-0 to City! Phil! Get over here, mate! Oh, he's done it again, lads! Come on, the lads! We never win it. He's even got his hat on. We never win a Tober away. Boom! Switch by Foden over to Doku. He's onside there, Kevin. Puts it into a decent area. Foden, nice touch to control. Bam. Big up. Yeah, that was lovely work by Doku. Finding Kevin. It's just a nice attacking move. Just a really nice attacking move. Starting from the switch from Foden out to Doku. Doku, intelligent finding of Kevin De Bruyne, who makes the lovely run. And then the ball into Foden, and then from even there with Foden, he's got to take the touch, control it, and score. Boom. Lovely stuff. Lovely. Well done, Kevin. Well done, Doku. Well done, Phil. Nice attack. Nice attack from those three. Big up. Big up, man. What did I say? I predicted Foden to score 12 Premier League goals this season. How many is he on now? Is it 5? That's attainable.
2-1 Ipswich final score. Watch this space.
Ah. That is lovely. Oh, Liam Delap gets a shot off Ederson. Is not Onana, so he does not spill it. Beautiful. Lovely. And now if you're Ipswich, you can't come out immediately now. But hopefully, even if it's just like from a mental perspective, there will be more of a desire to come out a little bit. And maybe give us an opportunity on the break. Respect to Onana? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, big up to you, Thunder Road. Thunder Road, do you want to be a mod, mate? Because I feel like you're always here and you're nice. You're a nice human being. Oh, Doku Hall in the touch ain't there. What a shame. Philip is back, says Kazoo. I don't agree. So far, this has not been better than his Bournemouth game. Do I know Ryan Giggs? You know, weird story. Have I told you a story about Ryan Giggs? I met him in I saw him across a bar in a tapas restaurant. And that sounds like a sequel to the Human League. Don't You Want Me, Baby? I saw Ryan Giggs in a tapas bar. That much is true. Yeah, I saw him before all the weird stuff about him came out. I saw him. It was New Year's Eve, and I saw him at a tapas bar. I said to Mrs. Dobbins, "It's Ryan Giggs." Oh, Doku, ball into little Phil. Cova, have a shot, mate. Twat it. Oh, Kovacic! What a fucking goal! That's my Rodri backup. No cap. Boom! Who needs the Ballon d'Or winner when I've got the Croatian Mateo Kovacic? Call him Mateus Kovacic. Boom! Bish bash bosh. What a goal that is. What a fucking finish. Nice, clever by Phil. Easy enough. Bam. Beautiful finish. Yeah, again.
3-2 Ipswich final score. Watch this space.
By the way, also, shout out Jeremy Doku. Brilliant work. Picking out Phil. Passes it to Cover. Sensible stuff. Boom. Look at him.
2-1 Ipswich final score. Watch this space.
There we go. That's his best score in Premier League season. Big up, man. Big up. Play Kusanov, brilliant. Oh, well done. Thank Nerland. No one has told me I look gorgeous today, but thank you for saying that, you know? That's really lovely. We've lost twice this season when scoring first. Crazy, man. That used to never happen.
Very funny, Jack. I also think it's funny how your IP address is 1.457.63648.7374.
Brilliant. Oh dear. Fun goal and assists, Naveen. Thank you, Naveen, mate.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Who's texting me? No, it's just Mrs. Nobbins. Never mind. Okay,
We're winning the league, TBF.
I'll let her off. I'll let her off. Oh, is it? That's Cover's fourth, yeah, and that's apparently his best ever Premier League goal scoring season. Big up, man. Big the fuck up. No letdown now, says Roy. Oh, we'll have to see. All we've got to do is not bottle it again, yeah? That's all we've got to do. Not bottle it. How hard can it be? Am I right, guys? How hard can it be to not bottle a 2-goal lead, guys? I don't care. It's bloody Ipswich. I don't give a shit. Yeah? We take everything we can when we're in the form that we are in. You get me? We take everything we can. Every 3 points is 3 points that we are desperate and gagging for. So I don't care about the context of the game. I don't care who the opponent is. We just need to win. Defend that, though, lads. Defend this, though. Defend this, lads. Defend this, lads, I reckon. If they don't win this, I might throw myself off a cliff. Says Alan, brilliant. Are we going to... Yeah, should we score a third just to do final 2.0? Big up. We need a third, says Jules. Hey, I can't lie. I'll take 2-0 at half-time. I'll take 2-0 at half-time. I won't lie to you. Can't lie, won't lie. Dave, this is the road. You see? And that is why Ipswich are losing 2-0. Because Calvin Phillips is ineligible and he can't play. Turning point, yeah? Turning the corner and all that shite. Doku's been great today, I think. He's not had a goal contribution, but I don't care. Heavily involved in both goals. And I didn't want to say it at the time, but I think given how good Savio has been this season, he had to have a good game. And so far, he's having a very good game. Big up to him, man. Big up to him. He might be man of the match so far, Jeremy. Jeremy. Alfie or Erling, what do you think, mate? Or Gundo, don't overcomplicate it. There we go, nice. Yeah, third would be gorgeous. Let's one-up Feyenoord and bottle the... They'll never see that coming. Our rivals will never see that coming. You're bottling a 4... Oh, Gundogan, that's a gorgeous turn. Oh, Haaland, that's a lovely touch. Kova, find the run of Kevin. That's really nice. He's got... Oh, a Doku goal would be like poetry. Kova, have another shot, mate. Oh, I thought he was going to really twat that. Nunez, cross in. Oh, now the cross and... Oh, into the keeper. What a shame. What a shame. I think maybe Nunez could have hit that first time for Haaland. A Haaland goal would be lovely. Or like a Haaland assist, maybe. I don't know. I like Hutchinson, you say? I think Johnson's been very good for Ipswich so far. Their right wing back. Very good. Walton should probably sleep at some point. Brilliant. As long as it doesn't turn into prime Flecken, I don't care. What is Doku's ceiling? It's so hard because if Doku can just get the consistent final pass or final action, then his ceiling doesn't exist. Because the manner in which he goes past defenders with ease is ridiculous. His ability to create separation between himself and the defender is ridiculous. Oh, Edison comes for that good work. And that's one of the hardest things to do. To create separation as a wide player, especially against low blocks. But that is meaningless if you can't then do something with that. So if you created the space, now you need to do something with that. In those two instances, he's done the right thing. He's created the space, he's found his teammates in a dangerous area. So that question actually is, how long is a piece of string? You know? I actually think that theoretically, Doku doesn't actually have a ceiling. It's you know, it floats. You get me? With them out again, a replacement for Walker. Hell yeah. You're putting too many ideas in my head. Oh, well done, Yoshko. Well done. Look at him strive. Look at him drive. You got Kevin on your left, maybe. Oh, he finds Foden, does he? Heavy touch by Phil. Manages to make it work. Not the best first touch, though. Phil into Kevin. Have a twat, mate. Oh. Nice idea. Too high in central, though. What a shame. I think he was trying to put it to the goalkeeper's right. It's been a good game by City so far. Big up to you, Scary Storm, one of my latest members. God loves me, says Chris. I didn't realise he swung that way. That's lovely, Chris. Thank you. We look very good going forwards. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that is what happens when you score a goal, even two, and it does and the space does open up a little bit more. Has Holland played? Yeah, has Holland played a little bit deeper? I think he's definitely being more involved in the game. 100%, definitely. I still can't. I can't believe people's thoughts on Haaland's performance against Brentford. I thought he was fantastic. But apparently not. So I thought his hold-up play was really good. What have I missed? You've missed a destruction of the bloody... Where are Norwich? Are they mid-east? Are they Middle East, technically? Because they're near Norwich, aren't they? Which is like Middle East, I think. Not Middle East as in like Saudi Arabia, but Middle East as in like, you know, at Norwich, I think.
Congratulations for being shit. Well done for being shit, and well done for being shit. What was going on there?
Hello, Will, mate. How are you? Kev shooting was really bad last game, so I think he needs a goal today. That would be gorgeous, wouldn't it? Oh, Doku, that's lovely! Into Kevin! Oh, Doku's having such a good game. Big up to you, Jeremy. Again, the little slip. He's found Kevin again! Oh, the crosses. No one's attacking it. What a shame. No one's attacking it. Oh, corner. It's not there for every single... It's not there for every single one, Will. It's there for a lot of them, but not for every single one, where I don't think it's needed. No, yeah, you know what I mean. You just subscribed. Big up to you, Rodri's goated. Big up to you. Yeah, big up. Thank you, mate. Big up to you. Oh, taking it short. Interesting. Come on, Jeremy. What else you got for me? Oh. Doku's already got 2 second assists this game. Count them. 2. Count them. 2.
Hi, Will. Nice use of my video, mate. I'm going to come and give you a high five in person at your home, located at 23 Riverside Crescent, Middlesbrough, MD3, 4PZ.
The stuff, mate. What's happening? That text-to-speech is too good, man. Holland was $500,000 a week. Brilliant. Yeah, Dave, I thought he was brilliant as well. Obviously, that was a very controversial take. Like, some people agree. Some people are like, nah, he was shit. Like, in the comments of my video, people were saying that he was crap. I was like, I just couldn't. I don't know what was going on. He created the first goal, for example. Is me or Holland stands too far back for these crosses. He could attack them a little bit better sometimes. Sometimes he could be a bit more aggressive in attacking aerials, I will say that much. Will, I thought you were a fan of Ødegaard. Maybe I've made that up. I thought you were, though. Haaland with the attempted hold-up. Nice. Oh, Gundogan. Heavy touch. Is that an Ipswich throw? It is. What a shame. Yeah, he should have scored, shouldn't he, the stuff? Let's all be honest with ourselves. Belgium link. Yeah, Kevin out on the left is really interesting. I do like that. It's back to what, to be fair, it's not as extreme as our first game of the season against Chelsea, where literally De Bruyne went to left wing. But yeah, Doku and De Bruyne on that left side is really, really nice. Well won back, Kevin. Look at that. Is it 2020, this box-to-box work? Oh, again, Doku, lovely ball. Got Foden and Haaland in the box. Into Foden! It's in the back of the net! Is that another De Bruyne assist as well? Yes, come on! Yes! I was so confused. I was nearly saved by the goalkeeper. Yeah, this left side is popping off, man. I'm sorry, Grealish, but you are not seeing another minute of football at this rate. This is brilliant. Doku, De Bruyne, Foden are popping the fuck off this game. There's a lovely long ball by Gvardiol. Actually, no, sorry. A lovely interception by Kevin. Into Jeremy. Sees the run of Kevin. He's onside. Foden's begging for it. In so much space. Gets it. Keeper nearly saves it, but not quite. That's 2 assists for Kevin. 1 assist for Phil. 2 goals for Phil. Yeah, keeper nearly got to it. Well, no, he did get to it, nearly kept it out, but just under, not able to do so. 3-0. Bosh. That left side is crazy. Boom. This is lovely. De Bruyne didn't get an assist for the first goal. What? Why? Why didn't he get an assist? Hello? Why is that not an assist? Deflection? Oh, piss off, man. That's some booty bullshit. You know how you can, like, submit, like, a claim form for scoring goals or whatever? Like, you know, Harry Kane did that. If I'm Kevin De Bruyne, I'm looking for a claim form to claim these assists. It's ridiculous. That is an assist. He's been robbed there of a clear assist. Mental. Yeah, slightly deflected. That's bullshit, man. It's not. If it's a massive deflection which totally changes the path of the ball to a ridiculous extent, then fine. But if it's gonna, like, almost definitely reach him anyway, who gives a shit? That's nice by Kevin into Phil here. That's a shit ball though, Phil. Should do better there. Indeed, Dave. I thought it was gonna be a hard-fought 2-1. We take those. Yeah, our left side, man, is absolutely crazy. Ryan, thank you so much for the support, mate. Big up to your super chat. 1 more goal, and we're 4th. We're winning the Prem. Yeah, fairs, man. I'm going to tweet. Our left side is... our left side has been outrageous. Outrageous today. Doku... KDB and Foden. Unreal chemistry. Doku, best of the bunch for me so far. Bosh. Fortune for Ryan. Before you can be reborn, you must die. Fucking hell. That's a bit extreme. Thank you though, mate, for your really generous super chat. 1 more goal and we're 4th. We are winning the Prem. Let's have a look at the table. Look at that. We're up to... It says we're in 4th right now. On goals scored. There you go. We're already there. We're there on goals scored, Ryan. Don't you worry. We don't even need an extra goal. We are currently in the Champions League places. Big up. Big up. That is big, being ahead of Newcastle. Thank you to what was it? Bournemouth who battered them yesterday. Big up. Nice. Oh. Stop the count. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm sorry, Callum. I apologise for that. Phil, trying to... unselfish thing, trying to find Haaland. I think he should have just gone for goal with his right foot, though. He wanted to find Haaland, though. Unselfish play. FPL Twitter says he got an assist. Footmob's not giving him the assist. He's giving him one assist, but not all of them. Bastard. Phil has the same amount of goals at this point as last season. Is that true? That's quite funny. I know he popped off second half of the season in terms of the goal scoring, but that's mental. You know, when halftime, you know, when we did that stream and we were like, right, boys, where and girls, where the goal's going to come from, and we like did the how many goals we think each player's going to score. I can't remember everyone, but I do remember distinctly saying Foden's going to get. I reckon Foden can get 12 league goals. He's on 6, so we are there or thereabouts. So in that prediction at least, so that's nice. That is nice. Hope Liverpool will bottle it against the sport genre. Don't worry, mate. That's not happening. But how lovely is it, guys? Again, I do not care. I do not care that it is Ipswich who are in the relegation zone. Have you seen how shit we have been? Do you see how bad we were against Leicester? Yeah? How bad we were even against Southampton at the Etihad? We need to win. Oh, for God's sake, Will. We need to win. We just need to. That just needs to be a thing. We can be happy about any win so long as it is a win. That means we scored 41 goals, which is the same. I know Chelsea played one last game, but it's the same as Chelsea. It's now more than Brentford. Still less than Spurs, but Spurs are a weird case, aren't they? See, it's only 2 less than Arsenal. God, I know Arsenal are ahead of us. Your Arsenal are only ahead of us by fucking 6 points. 6. I think I said 15 initially, Yassine, and then I think in the same stream I said, okay, I'll give this player more and Foden less. I still reckon 15's on the cards, though, if that's what I initially said. But yeah, that is lovely. Now a better goal difference than Forest as well. Again, I know Forest are also 6 points ahead of us, but it's just nice because if you look at our run now, we've got a hellish run coming up. A hellish run. We've got to go away to PSG. We've got to play Chelsea at home. Must win against Bruges. Away against Arsenal. Nice game against Leyton Orient away. Home and then even home against Newcastle. And then home against Liverpool. And then away against Spurs. And then away against Forest. And then we play Brighton. And then we play Man United. So we've got that takes us through to early April. So after this game, until early April, nearly every single game is going to be horror on paper. Absolute horror. 11 of all players in the title race team. We have no right to be in one. Why is what? Oh, is this like you stink? Oh, I see. Well, what's going on? KDB phone doc in the first half been very good. They've been absolutely sensational, Ultimate. Let's be honest. They've been sensational. That's 5 wins the last 18. We're flying, says Davey. Yeah, big up. Big up to you. My celebrations ever woken anyone up? Well, no, because everyone's, it's always, afternoon or just evening when City play. It's never times when people are asleep. Listen to the Nobbot, by the way, everyone. Leave a like on the video. It really helps, and it is free. It is free. It's a thing. Foden with 5 goals and assists in the past 2.5 matches. That's lovely. But again, Mad Hatter, it all depends on what the opponent do. We can only play like we did for like the second and third goal, especially when there's actually space to attack. You can't build up quickly if the opponent doesn't let you. That's the thing. That's why the first goal is so key. De Bruyne is still our best player. Well, yeah, of course. He's the best. I still think he's the best midfielder in the world. I don't care. It's Kevin. I'd love to see O'Reilly come on as well. 100%. 100%. When do you reckon our January signings will play? I'm still not sure as to what is going on in respect of the Champions League situation. Lots of people are saying that they can't play until Feb. If that is the case, and then we play Chelsea next, and then Arsenal thereafter. So maybe, like, you know, Marmoush might come on as a sub against Chelsea, for example. That sort of thing. I don't know. Something like that. I don't know, though. IDK. Doku, De Bruyne on the inside left have been cooking. Ipswich have left so much space in the centre. Yeah, and to be fair, if you got those two players out on that left, Ipswich are going to have to commit more bodies over to the left, and that leaves players like Foden with a lot of space to attack, and that's what has been happening. It's been beautiful to see. It's been beautiful to see. The hell was that sound? Is that a dog barking at me? Shut up! It barks again. It barks again after I told it to shut up. Pissing me off. Ruben can't play the full 90. But hey, Ayushi, we are 3-0 up. Surely we can afford to take him off. But then again, who do we bring on? Monica, thank you for following the Twitch, mate. Who do we bring on is the question. Because we actually don't have a centre-back option outside of Max, who's not played a single minute of football. That is the concern there. I've no idea where JSP is. Yeah, Gundo's looking decent, man. Gundo's looking decent. He even did that one really good pressing manoeuvre earlier. Yes. Okay, to be fair, the first one did take quite a significant deflection, so maybe it shouldn't count as a Kevin assist. Okay, fine. I take back my earlier comment. Fourth again, exactly. Yes. I haven't yet, Scary Storm. Not yet. Yeah, same boat, to be fair. I don't know, Southak. I don't know.
Ruben can't play the full 90. Get him and his wheelchair out there.
You back, Max. Big up. Where's Kusanov? He can't come quicker, can he, Groovebad? Can't come quicker, Kusanov. By the way, the Uzbeks, absolutely mental, like, viewing on that video. You know, it's on. How many views is it on now? It's on over 60,000 views. Groovepad, I did a video on Kusanov. Analysis, you should go watch it, mate. It's got 60,000 views. It's nearly one of my best videos ever. It's crazy. In fact, where does it rank in terms of, like, ever? If I sort by views, it is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's my 6th best video. It's my 6th most viewed video. Big up to the Uzbeks, man. Big up. 4th again. Yeah, big up the Uzbeks. Can we get Uzbekistan flags in the chat, please? Can we get Uzbekistan flags in the chat? I don't know what that is. That's me doing don't forget to hashtag. Get Uzbekistan flags in the chat. Oh, dear. Kusanov refuses to have mirrors in his house because he fears his reflection. Yeah, look at this. Yes, look at these floating around my screen. Yeah, I saw that, Musty, on Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Look at this. Big 'em up. Big 'em up. Big up to them. Oh, right. It's 3-0. Again, it would be a lovely time to bring off Diaz. You know, to bring on Nico O'Reilly. Maybe even McAtee. You know, I'd probably take off Phil at some point and bring on McAtee. There's no point in bringing on Bernardo. Who's the coffee man, Will? He's the most famous person in Uzbekistan, you say? Well, lots of comments, as I say, and there's hundreds of comments from as people from Uzbekistan. You know, we're saying how they're all basically going to become City fans. So I think it might be a similar thing with Mahrez and Algeria, where we had loads of Algerian fans come to City. I imagine it's going to be a similar-ish vibe with Kusanov, but that's very exciting, isn't it? He is Thunder Road. No, that's Kazakhstan, sorry, isn't it? That's Kazakhstan. Nia Foden hat-trick, says Fuskan Fairs. High chance Max might get subbed in so he doesn't go to Dortmund. It's tricky, but we literally can't afford Ruben Diaz to get injured. So I would love us to score a fourth inside the first 15 minutes, and then that convinces Pep that, hey, we can make a couple of changes. Again, I feel like, Foden's won us the game. That's lovely. It's done. It's done. So I do that. I'd probably give Doku the full 90. I probably would give Doku the full 90. And as I say, I'd like to see Nico and McAtee brought on. And maybe even Max. Maybe even Max if you can do that. Jesus, well, that's crazy. Good defense today. The midfield is nowhere to be seen when we're being countered. But Phil, the issue is that is not going to change. There's nothing we can really do about that logistically. All that can change is we can be better individually defensively, and we have been a lot better when you've got Diaz in the side, and we can be better going forwards. And we have been that because we've been unlocking Doku and Kevin down the left side, which is benefiting Phil in the centre. So that's really, really nice and lovely to see. Big up. Big up. Really musty. Uzbek fans seem more chill than the Algerian one, says Archel. I hope he does. I really hope Kusanov does well. I really hope he does do well. It's so nice to be able to watch the game live. Exactly, big up. I'm eating Sour Patch Kids, by the way. If anyone's interested. Wow. That just goes to show you how mental that second season run was. Second half of the season run was, sorry. And he was still brilliant in the first half of the season as well, by the way. Like, he was still up there in terms of, being a potential player of the year. But yeah, that is a madness. That is a madness. I'm still going to say it, guys. His game against Bournemouth was better than this game. And I don't really care. I still think his game against Southampton was better than this game, and I think his game against Fulham was better than this game as well. I'm not going to have my mind changed on that. I'm willing to see what happens in the second half, though. I'm willing to see what happens in the second half. Who would you put on for Diaz? Well, the only option is Max, isn't it, Scary Storm? That's the only option. Big up to you, by the way, one of my latest members. If you would like to support the channel, you can do it for free by leaving a like. If you want to be one of these beautiful people like Scary Storm, who get a nice golden member thing, you can do that as well. I love cola bottles. Mrs. Nobbins got them for me for Christmas. I had them when I was in America. The American ones are a lot nicer, I will say that much. It's probably because of all the chemicals they put in. But these ones are still nice, and Mrs. Nobbins got them for Christmas. I don't normally have them. But they are lovely. Can't lie. The stuff what's happening. Because, I'll tell you what, Jack, I will tell you exactly why I talk about the Bournemouth game, mate. There are a number of reasons why I talk about it. In the first instance, it's because I was really impressed with his individual performance. And in the second instance, it's because I brought it up on the Top 6 show, and I got fucking ridiculed for that take. Or attempts, rather. I attempted ridiculed. I was able to fight back and prove the point. But the people just weren't having it. I was like, there's no way you watch this game. There's no way you watch the same game as me. So I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to push back on sodding results-based analysis. I'm not having it, yeah? We're better than that on this channel. We're better than that. Cheers, I retire. Brilliant. It's because I'm a passionate man, Jack. It's because I'm a passionate man. And it's not the annoyance at you. It's the annoyance of what happened on that show. It still scars me to this day. It still scars me to this day. And it's the whole concept of people viewing football purely through the lens of this player didn't get a direct goal or assist, therefore they had a bad game. It's like, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. It annoys me. Oh, what's with the red pillow? It's the Knobcast. It's a red and blue pillow, I'll have you know. It's the Knobcast logo as I just dropped my phone. Deary me. I've got the power. Oh. He was great that game. He was absolutely brilliant that game. What's up with the blue? Shut up. How is Gasky? He still hasn't moved into his... No, the Knobcast hasn't gone. Gasky still hasn't moved into his house. His house that he's recently purchased. So he's all of his shit is in boxes, waiting to move in. But the people who they've bought the house from have gone on holiday, so they can't complete, something like that. He's basically ready to go. I think his partner's ready to go, but the people they're buying from aren't ready to go. So they bought it and all those shenanigans. That's why he hasn't been on the channel in a minute. He's not hiding. He's not hiding. But he's literally not physically able to do it. You know, unless he like joined on like a camera, that would be a bit clapped, wouldn't it? So he wants to move in properly, get his room set up, and then he'll be back on the Knobcast. Chances of City signing a midfielder before the Arsenal game. When is the Arsenal game in Jan or Feb, Nitin? Because we will sign one this window. I'm convinced of that. I'm convinced we will sign someone. The Arsenal game is when? 2nd of Feb. When does the window close? When does the window close? Is it someone says the 4th of Feb. Why is that the case? Is it? I've not watched season 2 of Squid Game, no. Yeah, big up Gasker, that's the boy. Yeah, sorry about... To be fair, it would just be the same shit we'd be talking about, though. But, like, it'd be Gasky being annoyed, saying the team's shit. But, like, yeah, my team's shit as well. And we'd just be, like, having a cry fest. Again, more LBins. There'll be an LBins on Tuesday on LB's channel for sure. I've no idea on mine. Doku is Scary Storm, yes. 3rd of Feb. You guys are saying the 3rd. So it's the day after. Yeah, we must have signed someone before then, surely. There is no way we can leave it to the last day of the window to get that locked in. Surely not. So I'll say yes. We'll have signed someone. Whether that means that they'll be a bit able to play physically is another question. Whether we'd even want them to play is another question. I want bad results and good process. Wait, what? What do you think will look... When will Kusana first play? I don't know, mate. I don't know. It's the 4th. You guys saying the Feb's 3rd, so it's around that point. Louise on loan would be a bit concerning. Yeah, I've seen season 1. It was good. Alice in Borderlands better. I've watched Walking Dead. Not worth your time. Watch season 1 and maybe a bit of 2 and 3, and then actually give up. Genuinely give up on it. It's not worth it. There is so much more you could be doing with your time. I need to watch The Sopranos at some point. Second half's about to start, by the way. Foden will never be the De Bruyne replacement outright because no one can be the De Bruyne replacement outright. Do you believe City can come back? Absolutely not, Edward. Absolutely not. It is over. If some of our silly results... You know, what was like a silly result where it was just so needless? The United one was a silly result. That should have been a win. That's 3 points. The Everton one, that was a silly result. Second half has kicked off. That should have been a win. That's 5 points, is it? Brentford one, silly, 7 points. So all of those were just silly situations. And had we got those points, we'd be on 45 points and second. In which case, and if Liverpool win their game in hand, that's 8 points clear. If it was 8 points, I reckon I would actually have a degree of faith. Oh, well, here we go. Kovacic out to Kevin. Again, Haaland and Foden this time, nearly getting onto the end of it. Nah, Kevin's well offside there, surely. So had those silly things happened, not happened rather, then sure. Brighton just played better than us, I'll be honest. I don't even know if I can put that down to being silly. It's not like we, bottled like a multiple goal lead. Like Brighton's second half in particular were just so much better than us. So I think I'd just say that's a warranted victory, to be honest with you. Yeah. And then you're looking at, even with a game in hand situation, 8 points, with 16 games to go, with new signings, you could potentially do that. A game at the Etihad as well, if you win that, it's actually only a 5-point difference. That's only 2 results. That's a win and a draw that needs to have happen. That you need to have happen. In your favour, obviously. But the mountain is far too much. We are looking at top 5. No, top 4 is what we should be aiming for. We're looking for top 4. The league's gone. The title challenge is gone. but you can still get Champions League football. Use this season as a transitional one. Get the new players up to speed. Get your philosophy and ideas in place for next year. Have a bit of a head start in that way. Get to the knockouts of the Champions League. Get far in the FA Cup. Win the 115 case. And it's a good season, to be honest. We've got potentially, if we get top 4 and we get to the knockouts of the Champions League and we win the case, big ifs up there, then and all the signings that we've brought in, I'm not being funny, that is actually better than winning the title. I'm not being funny. But, I mean, just winning the case on its own is better than winning a title, given all the context around it and the consequences to the future and our past. But yeah, if all of that does happen, this is literally the best, worst season ever, when you consider all the players that we're bringing in as well. Mad. Not bad for a transitional year. A lot of ifs and buts and maybes there, though. Still a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. Nunes pushing up. We are counter-pressing hard here. Kanji in behind too easily. Diaz beaten by Delap too easily there as well. Kova trying to help. Now there's so much space. Now Gavardio's on his own. And there is the space, and this is probably going to be a goal. Ederson, good save, is it? Well done, Ederson. We got done there. Kova got spun. Diaz got spun. Yoshko did as much as he could. Ederson saved us. Well done, Ederson. That's really nice. Ederson, oh, that's a nice save, Ederson. Good work. Yeah, well done, Eddie. Good work. That's a weakness that we know is going to exist, sadly. Yeah, Delap did do very well. Bit of a shame for Diaz, but there we go. Good work by Ederson. Nice. Liam Delap, Joe. 1-5 case win and Champions League win, and I'm happy, says Sarthak. And also, we've had a Pep extension and a Haaland extension of Doku! Oh! It took a deflection, but I don't care. He's deserved that goal. Well done, Jeremy. Oh, he's man of the match, isn't he? Brilliant work by Jeremy. Had to have a good game, and he's bloody had one. Well done. Nice. The headband Ballon d'Or winner is here. Massive deflection, who cares? We take those. Nice. Yeah, that is game. Is that technically another De Bruyne assist? It technically is a Kevin assist. Oh, he beat him there. Massive deflection. I do not care. I do not care. Goes inside, beats his man. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Sometimes you take a shot and you get a deflection that you need. And actually, that may have been going in the corner anyway. That looked like a decent effort even without the deflection. Who cares? Well done, Jeremy. He's deserved that. He's earned that goal. Well done. Brilliant. Brilliant. Now bring on the sub, says Dave. Yeah, Ed Sheeran, take it. Yeah, how do you like the shape of this game? Losing 4-0. Castle on a 4-0 deficit. I don't know any other Ed Sheeran songs. What's that really slow one? Dancing in the dark, give it to me. Listen to You Look Perfect. Is that what the song's called? This is a perfect game for City so far. Yeah, Ederson's been good. He's done everything that's been asked of him. You know my thoughts on Ederson, guys. I'd love it if he did stay. But I don't know what's going on in his brain. Ed Sheeran stinker and hooked. Oh, God. Deary me. All Newcastle's battered Ipswich at Pawn Road so far, says Jellyfish. Yeah, so far, we're doing better than our game at home against them. Yeah, this result is perfect so far. Give me that clean sheet. Give it to me now, you little rat. I'm in love with the shape of Darku. Push and pull. Like Kevin, too. Oh, God. But Facts Checker, I think that it's a different game. And no, I don't. Because, again, what you still fail to understand is that was a game set up for Savio because there was lots of space to drive into. This has been a game where there's been less space to drive into. It's different wingers for different actions. I am an engaged man, absolutely. Dele Alli's being looked by Barcelona. Is that true or rumor? Lucas, I don't know, mate. I doubt it. It's Dele Alli. He's not been good in about 10 years or whatever. Ortega's a better shot stopper. He is. But you don't know my thoughts on Eddie. Oh, I think Gundogan's played nicely as well, by the way. I think Gundogan's played nicely. Isn't that Norwich, Ryan? I don't know what the rules are. Bro took Marmish news personal. Well, at least De Bruyne got the second assist for that fourth goal. Oh, could it be another Kevin assist there? Oh, a bit too much height on that ball. What a shame. Halfway scored 4 and Haaland has none. He could have scored a 0-0, but that's good. This isn't Haaland FC. We need him to get a load of goals. We just need to score in general. Oh, Gundo, heavy touch. Oh, I thought Kanji was going to have a twat then. What a shame. Oh, 4 wins and 5. Unbeaten in 25. 4 clean sheets last 5 games so far. Give us the Champions League. Well, no, again, fact checker. Well, I don't know how many times I have to say, if you score 2 goals, you should win the game. Especially if you're like in the 80th minute. The defending wasn't good enough. Doc and Savio must start every game until Marmouche is ready, says B. Of course, you need at least one of them on the pitch. At least. Is that a corner? Yeah, it's a corner. Yeah, it's not been the best game for Haaland today, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be the best game for Haaland. It's fine. We're winning 4-0. Who cares? It's all good. Not everyone can play brilliantly well every single game. It's all good. It's all good. I've never played Red Dead 2, mate. 10-year contract jitters. Well, it would be lovely if he scored. Of course it would. Right. Corner in. It's Kevin. That's not a good ball, Kevin. Not what we're after. Oh well, straight back to the keeper. It's fine. Yeah, can we please have, you know, McAtee, Nico, Max. Come on. Yeah, this is a good win, guys. Let's be happy, boys and girls. Oh, it's all lovely. It's all lovely. Clout says, we aren't guilty. We wouldn't sign 4 players around 200 mil and send Haaland for 9. It's going to be fine at max. We'll have to see, mate. I'd like to think that. Ryan. Oh, dear. Chelsea, that's a good point. Chelsea did lose here. Was it 2-0 as well? Yeah, because as much as I love Kevin, his corners are a bit clapped. Foden does not need to be subbed off. It's not about need. I'm just thinking more about he's played a lot of football recently. That's nice by Foden. De Bruyne again. Nunes can't keep it in. What a shame. Slightly overhit by Kevin. It was 2-0. There you go. Bish, bash, bosh. Again, I'm just thinking about Foden's minutes. I'm thinking about we've got a lot of football this season. So I'd probably take off, like, you know, Foden for McAtee. I'd take off Gundo for Nico and maybe even Diaz for Max. At some point. Just to preserve some of our footballers. Just to preserve them. Oh, nearly passed it straight to Kevin. Oh, that would have been lovely. Ipswich taking chances here. And, yeah, they're playing out from the back. Not good enough. Gavardo gets it straight to the keeper. Yeah, yes. As much as I criticise Alvarez, his free kicks were lovely. They were lovely, in fairness. How would my 11 look without current winter signings, says Thomas. It would look stinky. That's how it would look. Look very stinky. I think this is one of the best teams we can put out. Oh, as Doku picks it up here, can he find Haaland? He can, it's got to be! And there it is! Doku, unselfish. Oh, what a game he's having, Jeremy. There we go. He couldn't miss that one. Beautiful. 5-0. Jeremy Doku is on fire. Ipswich have made a cataclysmic error Doku capitalised. Boom. Yeah, Doku's been absolutely class. Easy man of the match. Easy man of the match. What a boy, man. Again, it's bad by Ipswich. Like, it's a really shit ball and Doku can just intercept it. But he's still got to intercept it. He's got to play. He puts into a perfect position for Haaland to run onto and just hit first time. Bam. Bosh. Lovely. It's a lovely finish. It really is. It really is. Perfect weight of pass. Perfect placement. Easy enough for Haaland to take it over the keeper. And yeah. Ipswich shouldn't have literally given us the ball. But who cares? Who cares? You had to be there to intercept it. You had to get the pass right. You had to get the finish right. 5-0. His 17th goal. Come on, we need to overtake Salah, yeah? I want my 3 golden boots in a row. And now it is 5-0. There is no reason at this point to not bring on babies. There is no reason to not bring on children. Very good point, Jellyfish. Yeah, our goal difference has been stinky. Oh my god, we're going to get another one. Doku, haul him. Oh, fuck off, keeper. Gundo, Kevin. Oh. It's kicking off, man. Our whole like front four, whatever you want to call it, has eaten, as they say. Ipswich is just their own worst enemy, man. You're 5-0 down and you're still dicking around in midfield. Why don't they just punt it up to Delap? Like, pin Delap on a kanji and just see if you can win second balls. Why have they not just done that? Like, that would be our kryptonite. Why'd the keeper punch that? This keeper's been a bit sus. Man City are scary, says Whisk Gaming. That's why yeah, surely there comes a point, just like as a matter of like professionalism, from like Ipswich, you go, right, no more. This game's dumb. No, but we can't make it too embarrassing. I mean, 5-0 is embarrassing, but no more than this. Just defend for your life. Just punt it up. Oh, Phone, you should have just popped it in, mate. You're our only good corner taker at this club. Well, until Marmouche comes in. Mini, yes, we have played well, mate. We've deserved to win. Ipswich have been shit. It is worth saying. Ipswich have been crap. But you've still got to exploit them. And you've still got to play well to score 5 goals, no matter how bad the opponents are. You've still got to do well. So we are taking this as a good game for City. Big up. Big up, big up, big up. Mind the cap, exactly. Again, I would love to see McAtee, Nico come on. There's no reason to not bring them on. Doku here ghosting to the right. Oh, Foden's taken it. They've given it away. Oh, he's trying to set up a shot for himself. Finds Kova now. Here's Kevin. Yoshko. Oh, too heavy. What a shame. There's now a counter-attack. Rodri and Gundo, Phil and Bernardo, Kevin De Bruyne, Johnson. I don't think the lyrics have changed, are they? Don't think so. Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, that version of the song. Yeah. Yes, and you'll never win 4 in a row. Yeah, you are absolutely right. There is another variant of it. What is it? Pep is taking the piss, and you know all the money you spent ever since Ferguson went, and you'll never win 4 in a row. Those are the new lyrics, I think. Yeah, because I remember singing it at was it the West Ham game? Yeah, I think it's City's taking the piss, and you know all the money you've spent ever since Ferguson went, and you'll never win 4 in a row. I believe those are the lyrics. Yeah. Do you think Nunes could stay at the club long term as a utility player? If he is going to stay at the club, Troy, that has got to be his role. He's an auxiliary fullback wide player. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, Delph did a very good job as an auxiliary defender and sometimes makeshift midfielder. You know, it's good to have those players in the squad. But it is a bit of a shame that we signed him as a central player, and I'm talking about him playing as a defender or as a wide player. And I think that if it's a question of do you keep him or bring in like a specialist actual midfielder, I'd rather the midfielder. But we'll see what happens. De Bruyne goal to be the cherry on top. I'd love another assist from him.
I'm just saying, it's the basics of football. When things go against us and everybody drops ahead, just remember the basics.
Mateus Nunes 25-26.
Foden's off, good. So he gets a 30-minute rest. That's nice. Big up to Phil. That's how you know this game's been mad. Foden, you know, the reason why we're winning this game, because he obviously scored the first goal, 2 goals and an assist, involved in all, 3 first goals. He's not even my man of the match. Doku is. Haaland off as well. That's big. Rest. Oh my God, Mubama's getting some minutes. Jesus. McAtee's coming on as well. That's nice. De Bruyne's off. Okay, this is lovely. De Bruyne, Haaland, Foden are all getting a rest. Nice. Grealish, Mubama, McAtee. I still would have liked to have seen Nico or Max come on, but at least some of our players are getting a nice rest. You know, a Haaland never gets one, so that's good to see. Yeah, Macca's on, don't worry, guys. Yeah, Mubama on is crazy. Let's be real, this is probably the last time he's going to get any Premier League minutes this season, because Marmoush will come in and he'll take up any of those non-Haaland forward minutes. You would anticipate, you would expect. You would expect. Oh, Grealish goal incoming man of the match performance first. Oh, that means Haaland's not going to be able to get 18 goals. No, he's only on 17. No. You bastard. What a darn shame. What a shame. I want a new goal for Haaland to reach Salah's. That's what I'm saying to you, yeah. Yeah, if you're not going to give your young players game time when you are 5-0 up, like, I know City have been bad defensively this season. I know we have bottled it this season many a time. We've bottled a 3-goal lead, but even City aren't going to bottle a 5-0 lead with 30 minutes to go. So, if you're not going to get game time then, where are you? Where are you going to get game time? Never is the answer. Bloody never. That's the thing. Mubama getting brought on is the modern version of getting Calvin Phillips. You call the Mubama subby. I'm surprised by that, South. But big up. I thought he'd have gone false 9 before giving Mubama some minutes, but hey ho. We could have farmed some goals. But Tio, we're 5-0 up. Like, that's good for the goal difference, you know. That's fine. Probably not, Jack. That would surely be mental. I doubt that. I doubt anyone's ever bottled that in English football history, never mind Premier League history. I like Grealish as well, the stuff, but this is probably the end of him. Let's just look at this. Oh, this much healthier, and there's still a long way to go, but this much healthier Premier League table from a City perspective now. Only 6 points off Forest and Arsenal, but we know that our fixtures from now until early April are terrifying. So that could very easily, you know, swing another way. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, won't we? I'm putting on my shades, guys. I can't lie. Oh my God, I thought Edison wasn't there, but he is. It's fine. I'm putting the lights are hurting my eyes. I'm putting the shades on. I actually don't care. Did I show you guys my waffle sign as well? Did I show you guys this? So if anyone's waffling, you're going to get waffled. Yeah? You're going to get waffled. To waffle, that's a new verb that we're adding to the English lexicon. The verb to waffled. To be waffled, rather. No, that's not... No, the verb would be waffle. Waffled. He has waffled. The past tense version of it. We're bringing out the past tense version. You've waffled. You're a waffler. You've waffled. Big up the lexicon, man. I managed to squeeze lexicon into my Kusanov analysis video. I love that. Is that the sometimes I Fantasize. I don't listen to the Stone Roses. I won't lie to you. Now we've got Pep Guardiola, and the Blues are taking over. Dave. What the hell? When I said the Uzbek lexicon, I said, the term lost cause must be absent from the Uzbek lexicon. Treble's still on. Chill. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Is that McAtee of the corner? Oh, went to the keeper. Grealish pops it back into a dangerous area. Akanji tries to win it back. Oh, Mubama. I thought Grealish was going to hit that on the volley. Then I remembered who it was. Love a waffle me. Particularly. Oh, jellyfish, you are disgusting. All-time favourites, probably MCFC OK. That's why I've got a hat. That's why I've got an MCFC OK hat. Yeah? That doesn't sound ideal. It's only supposed to have like one strepsil every other hour or something. Up the arse, says Thunder Road. Doku's gone to the right by the looks of it. BT dubs with Grealish coming on. Oh, Gundogan, that's lovely. He's had a nice game, Ilkay. He's had a nice, steady, lovely game. When Pep goes, who would we want? I don't even know, man. Oh, McAtee! Yes! Headed goal for McAtee! Woo! Get in! Oh, it's party time! It's 6-0. Jimbo! Jimbo! Bosh. Was that Kovacic, little dink? Lovely. These Ipswich guys are clapped. Can't lie. Can't lie, won't lie. They've somehow regressed since the Etihad game. Mad. I think there was a little Kova dink again. It came from Gundogan. I just don't know why they're committing bodies forwards, man. Oh, sorry, was it Yoshko? No, it was Kova. Nice run. Look, I'm again, so happy for McAtee. Nice finish. How has he been just given the license to just run past the entire Ipswich defensive line? This is bad, man. Really bad from Ipswich. Really embarrassing. Who cares? We got our McAtee goal. Nice. City fans are popping off. Today, we've had 3 City fans score a goal today. Mad. We've had a Haaland goal, Foden goals, McAtee goal. Nico, okay, that's the precedence now. We need to get to 6-0 for Nico O'Reilly to make an appearance. We need to get to 6-0 for that to happen. Okay? Interesting. Yeah, lovely ball by Kova. I think Gundo's been nice today, yeah. Good. Get Gundo off, please. So we can get Nico on. Again, Gundo's had a good game, but I want Nico to get some game time. Mars. We always stream the City games, mate, of course. Nico and Rico coming on. Yeah. That might go Chelsea. He'd be good for Chelsea, to be honest with you. Edward, I don't actually know, as I say. Inzaghi's always appealed to me. He's always appealed. Depends how Vinny does with Bayern, I guess. If he smashes it with Bayern, come over here. Fortunately, we don't have to think about it for a year or two. Sell McAtee now for over 30 mil, 50 mil buyback. Signed by he's no Cole Palmer or even Bob, says B. I do like McAtee, but I do agree. I don't think McAtee would be a starter for City, to be honest with you. Starter for a Premier League team, 100%. Just don't know if he's going to get to, Bob's level, for example, at City. I want 8. We haven't even got to 7 yet, Ryan. Chill. Deary me. Scorpio, yeah, my infamous TikTok's crazy. To be fair, one of them got 1 million views. One of my 2. The other one got 250,000, I think. Oh, Nunes. Lovely, lovely little legs there. Oh, Nunes. Oh, he loses it. Foul, though. Boom. Well, the thing with Inzaghi, LeBron, is that he's a very flexible manager. So there's not even a guarantee that we go to a back three out of possession with Inzaghi. There's not even a guarantee of that. I think he just set us up how the team would be best set up. Rico's had a haircut. It's not as big as usual. Come on, Nico. Nico and Rico, big up. Nico, Rico, Nico, Rico. Kova and a Kanji off. Okay. So who's playing centre-back? It doesn't matter. We're 6-0 up. Who's playing centre-back? Is it going to be Nunes? Or is it going to be Nico? Or are we just going to go back three and vibe it out? Yeah, I can't... this is mad, you know. Why is Diaz getting the full 90? What's going on? He must be fine. He must be absolutely fine, mustn't he? Want a blue, always a blue. Looks like it's a back three with Diaz, Yoshko, and Lewis. Again, we're 5-0, we're 6-0 up, who cares? But it's just interesting. Kova doing his best Rodri impression, says Troy. Yeah, everyone's played well today. And I know, I appreciate and accept that Ipswich have stunk the gaff up. I accept that. But who cares? We take those. Ba 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 da ba ba. Oh-hoo! Celebrate 6-0s, come on. There we go. It wants to pick up that pep over there, because that's why it's... Look at me. Oh, I look really weird with glasses and bald. I don't like it. I don't like that. Do we still want to laugh? Yeah, crazy. I remember when Akanji had an afro before the final and Samley mistook him for Lewis. Akanji's had interesting hair. I don't really like the spider vibe he does. Oh. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The stuff, he's got a goal, and that's all that matters today. You know, we're just having good vibes today. Celebration. Hello until the game ends. 16 minutes, mate. 490 for Diaz in his first game back from injury. Wild. When we need him to start every single game from now until the end of March. Yeah, Ipswich just defending now, which again, you know, is understandable. It is 6-0. In it, the stuff in it. Sometimes when you want to do it with the vibes, it's got to be a thing, you get me? When you want to have the vibes. Diaz with the switch. Nah, straight to the keeper. Yeah, I expect this to end 6-0. Don't think much more is going to happen. Don't think much more is going to happen. Oh my god. Yeah. Again, when people say that, what in the name of Christ are they even talking about? What does that mean to grab the game by the scruff of the neck from not from a pub chatting sense, because who cares, but in an actual trying to analyze the game match? What does that literally mean? It is quite literally a meaningless thing to say. Doku trying to dribble through everyone here, and he's succeeded. He's found O'Reilly. Oh my god, O'Reilly goes for goal. O'Reilly's right-footed, right? Am I being stupid? Is he left-footed? I've not seen enough of him to even know what foot he is. Chat, can you confirm? I thought he was right-footed. Just because he went for goal there with his left, and he looked pretty confident doing it. Choke the game out. Yeah, this is done, innit? This is done. He is left-footed. Oh, fairs. That's interesting. It's very interesting. That makes it make even more sense for him to play on the left of the diamond then. If he's left-footed. That makes even more sense. Is the football musty as Ipswich playing? Is he going really that badly? Ipswich to go all out attack. The comeback still on. Oh, look at that table. It's so much. Oh, guys, alert! Alert! We've now scored more goals this season than Arsenal. Mad. We have scored more goals than the Arsenal. Mental. Or rather, could be the Rodri understudy. He's not a 6, though, is he? Oh, no, I want my clean sheet. No, lads, I want my clean sheet. Come on, defend, defend, defend. Every City Cannon player is left-footed. Left-footers are just better. We just do it better. To be fair, I'm both-footed because I'm equally bad with both, but we just do it better, yeah? We've caught Chelsea on goal difference. Yeah, you're right. We have the same goal difference as Chelsea. That's mad. It's actually not shocking anymore. It was 0 at one point, wasn't it? Or nearly. Or like 6 or something ridiculous and mental. Still nowhere near Liverpool and Arsenal, obviously. But it's better than Forest. It's better than Newcastle. Same as Chelsea. Better than Bournemouth. In fact, it's better. In fact, it's the 3rd best in the league. Joint 3rd with Chelsea, which is nice. Which is very nice. Come on, Nunes. Yeah, he brought us a foul. What a shame. Yeah, could we combine them, Jack, into one being? How much do you accept for selling Grealish? Like, I don't know. 25 to 30 mil is probably what you got, realistically, what you got to be looking at. Realistically. Never compliment the enemy the stuff. Never, ever. I know I do that a lot, but still. Still. Kevin, I would love it if Kevin signed an extension. 1 year, you know, I would love it to be like a rolling situation, you know. 1 year with like an option for another or some bullshit. You know, because that's what like Fergie used to do back in the day with the likes of Giggs, for example. It's like, right, I'll give you one and then we'll see what happens next year and blah, 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 blah. Has Nunes scored a goal for us? Yeah, he must have done, surely. Ball in, easy out. Defend! Well done. I'm surprised Gundo's played the whole 90. I feel like he must have done. I can't remember it, but I feel like he has. KDB won't retire at City. I think that it's... oh, he scored a penalty, didn't he? Yeah. I think that it's probably going to be... He'll stay like here for another year, and then he'll go play for like New York City or something like that. That would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, has he scored a Premier League one? That's the question. Has he scored a Premier League one? Yeah, because he scored in the Cup. Jono, it might happen. It might happen if it's a really tight game and you know, and the game means a lot. But outside of that, you won't see it. De Bruyne and Royce at LA Galaxy. He's never scored in the Prem. What a shame. United have lost 10 games, which is one more than Everton have. These United guys are crazy. They are stinky, man. I mean, we are shit. And yet we are still... It just, again, perspective is sometimes a thing. We all know how terrible we've been this season. We are 12 points ahead of Man United. Mental. We're still conceding more goals than the United, which is also mad. But there are levels to this game in terms of shit. There are levels to this game. That could be fun, Nitin, by the way. That could be very fun. An alternative for Edison, Chevalier is the boy. He's the one for me. I'll be doing a video on him in Feb, I feel like. Marlon, if I want Palmer back, I don't want Palmer back, though. I want Baena, I'll be honest. That's my boy. Does Amorim get sacked? There's no point to sacking Amorim. That's the thing. There's no point to... Oh, Nico O'Reilly. Dual winning, second ball winning midfielder. Mubama could hold up play. There's no point in sacking Amorim because United are in such a shit... United are in such a shit position, but there is no manager in world football who would be able to get a tune out of that United side consistently whilst playing a decent system of football. It would be impossible. It would be extremely difficult for anyone to succeed, never mind Amorim, who's got a very specific and very tricky way of playing football. It's incredibly hard to play Amorim football. Never mind with, you need the right profiles, never mind with the players United have. So, you can't, there's no point of sacking him. You've got to, if you sign a manager like Amorim, you've got to commit to him for at least 2 years. Like, he needs at least, 2 summer windows. At least 2 summer windows to properly get his team in play. And then you can fairly judge him. Right now, there's no point in judging him, for me. You can judge him on certain things, but in terms of, like, losing against Brighton, Brighton are better than United. You get me? Oh. Why can't we sign him in the summer, Nitin, though? Yeah, exactly, Jack. He needs to be... They need to go all in on Amorim. That's why it's a massive risk, It's a massive risk to do that. But if you've signed him, you go all in. I think, that might just be because of his physicality, to be fair, for Nico. You get me? It's probably easier for Nico to look good. Or it should be, anyway, on paper. That's why it's harder for someone like Rico to look good in our current structure. Yeah, mass clear out. Massive turnover needs to happen at that club. Yeah, exactly. The banana's been absorbing all the good luck energy from the orange light, Dave. That's what's been happening. It's been on maternity. And it will be back. We will be there. For the banana's revenge. We will be there. I don't even know what I think about Ange anymore. I still think that they shouldn't sack him, but at the same time, you can't be... I know that it was only 3-2 today, but you can't be losing 3-0 against Everton, no matter what your injury situation is if you're Spurs. I know he's got the whole team injured, I get that, but... That can't be a thing. We play PSG next, mate. We play PSG next in the Champions League away. Away. Big game. If we win, we get to the knockouts, and we don't have to worry about the Bruges game. Which would be nice. The stuff says, when will I be on your show? Never. But to be fair, if you become a hardcore ultra, then anyone can phone in, but yeah. Never. This has been a fun game to watch though, hasn't it, guys? A bit of an underwhelming start, but the first goal came in, and as we expected, when Foden scored that when Foden scored that first goal in around the 30th minute, floodgates opened. And from there, it was child's play. Child's play. Big up. Stones is injured, Phil. He's injured. Hardcore Ultra is the highest tier of my membership thing. To the biggest supporters, shout out to them. They are the boys and girls. What's my back four versus PSG? I'd run this. Run this, why not? This match is chill. Absolutely, Matty. It's good vibes. It's good vibes. And that's really how it should be against bloody Ipswich, a relegation side. But we've made it so hard for ourselves in the past. So it's good to see us actually, do the bare minimum.
Barcola versus Nunes.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's not going to look good, to be honest. But it's probably our best option, given the centre-back situation, if Ake's not fit. If Ake's not a fit lad. Rodrigo, what is this? What is going on? Gundo playing better today. Absolutely good music. Absolutely he is. Well in. This is why I'm a bit confused at the Kvaratskhelia signing. Is Barcola going? Because surely only one of them can play at a time. Just seems like a weird, not needed signing unless Barcola's going. But it's like, why is he going? And in that case, if you're Arsenal, go all in. Go all in. Can we sign him just for fun? It's very odd. Maybe there's something more going on there that I don't know about, but it just seems a bit confusing to me. Seems a bit confusing. I don't know why take him out of his position. Or just not play him, I don't know. I don't get it. But again, I don't know the full situation. Maybe there's a disagreement in respect of, I don't know, philosophy. There's so many players who can play on the left. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? You think Crash Gailey will play the 10? Oh, interesting. Interesting. See, do you think they'll play at the same time? Fairs. That would be interesting. If that is indeed the case. We've only conceded one big chance today, by the way, guys. And I don't even know what that was. Was that the header? From the corner? I feel like it might have been. What was their highest XG chance? 0.17, the header from the corner. 0.12, the one that was on target. 0.16. Oh, the save from Johnson's shot, of course. Yeah, where Ederson did the good save. That must be the big chance. Yeah, that was a shame that happened, but hey. The stuff you need to... If you would like to join our phone-ins, you need to become a hardcore ultra, which is the highest tier of membership. You know, obviously you don't have to do that if you don't want to. But that is one of the perks for my lovely hardcore ultras. You know, we've had Spartacus on the show. He's one of them. I think we've got 4 right now, which is lovely. But of course, there's no pressure. You don't have to. But if you would like that extra perk, then you will have to. McAtee into Nico. Look at that surging run. Look at the legs. Oh. Got dispossessed. Nico's long legs combined with his short socks makes him look like some sort of antelope. And which is a good thing, by the way. You know, antelopes are good. I like antelopes. They're cute. Oh, we need 115 likes. Absolutely. Come on, guys. If you haven't left a like on the show yet, do so now. You hate short socks. What, on a footballer? Or in general? Jerky from Leon. Issue with him is, B, you are not going to get any out of possession play from him. You're going to get 0 out of possession play. Like, he will be the definition of a passenger. And I think Pep would hate that. Rodrigo, have you been banned? Who's banned you, mate? Have you been a naughty boy? No entries into the Hall of Shame, by the way, today, guys. Well done. If we finish second this season, then the rest of the club must liquidate. Yeah, they must shut down the league. They have to shut down the league. Textings for Fnatic Ultras. I think you get access to my Discord DMs, Sarthak. That's a great... I was going to say it's a great idea, but I read everyone's comments anyway. If we became massive to the point where I couldn't read the chat, then that would be a great idea. But I see your comments anyway, so you can text in if you want. Like, you can DM me on Discord. That is one of your rights as an ultra. You know, you can hit me up whenever. That is a thing. Foden's man of the match. I disagree with that. It should be Jeremy Doku. That's one of those results-based man of the matches for me. I know we got the goals. I know we got an assist. But let's be honest, guys. Jeremy Doku, even before his goal and assist, he was the best player on the pitch. So my man of the match is Jeremy Doku. Second would be Foden. Third would be Phil. But let me know what you guys reckon. Second Foden, third Phil. Third would be Kevin. But let me know what you guys think. Who's your man of the match? For me, it's Doku. Doku, man of the match, says Matty. I love United, says your boy. Big up, mate. Doku, man or machine? Listen to the Nobbot. Everyone leave a like on the video. Do I have a right to sit on your chair? Well, that means you'd be in my house, and that would be a bit concerning, Sarthak. So I'm going to go with no. PSG are cooking, says Marlon. Kev for sure, says Korstav. Fez. Man of the match is Kusanov. Yours is Gundo, the stuff. He has been good. I don't know if I go that far, but he has been good. Oh. I do indeed have a Discord. Mini, if you do exclamation mark Discord in the chat, it should pop up. Oh, there we go. Good work, Jack. Don't know if that link still works. Might need to replace it. If it doesn't work, please let Jack know, and Jack will kindly give you a link. I would love João Neves, Mambi. I can't believe... I still not really... Especially given the price. Why the hell did we not go for him? I don't understand what the thought process was there. Obviously, there was something else going on. Like, clearly he had his heart set on PSG. But yeah. Not sure what was going on. Good work, Jack. Excellent modding there. Probably Doku saying Gundo's being too smart, says the stuff. Oh, Doku for Dave, or Kev says stuff. You think Ruben Diaz is overrated? Are you okay? We should sign Stiller. I prefer Stiller over someone like an Edison, in fairness, so I wouldn't say no. Do you bring Bernardo back for PSG? You probably do in place of Gundo, don't you, Fuscam? You probably do. Excellent work, Jack. Good mod in there. Mini, enjoy the Discord server, mate. Feel free to get involved. You get as much as you put in. If you are nice, people will be nice to you back. If you're not nice, you'll get shouted at. Thank you for following your boy. And be full-time, una momento. Can't even see my buttons with this on. That's how good the sunglasses are. Bosh. 6-0. We love to see that. We love to see that. We really do. We are, to confirm, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the top 4. Short, stay there if Chelsea don't lose tomorrow at home against Wolves, which they won't. So probably going to go to 5th. But even 5th, in fairness, is probably going to be enough for the Champions League. Of course, we want to aim for top 4. Of course, we want to aim for that. But yeah, really nice performances by Doku, De Bruyne, Foden in particular. They were easily the best 3 players on the pitch. Edison had one proper shot to save. He did it. Good work from him. Yoshko, solid. Diaz, nice, apart from the one time Delap did him. Akanji was fine. Nunes was fine as well, I thought. Gundo Kova, solid. And Kova's good in particular. Haaland, bit wasteful with that first one. Not wasteful with the second. And yeah, clean sheets. Absolutely. Let's go to the table now. Look at this. Bosh. Bish bash bosh. Foden never left Spartacus, that's the thing. Don't make me bring up the Bournemouth game, I'll bloody do it. Here we go. Getting ahead in Newcastle is big. I know it's only on goal difference and goal scored, but who cares? We're now ahead of them, ahead of Bournemouth, went ahead of Villa, must-win game, and now we enter the jaws of death with some of the hardest fixtures City could possibly encounter.
Manchester City Football Club have kept a clean sheet. Man dancing, dancer.
Got to beat Chelsea. That is at the Etihad. This is at the Etihad, in fairness. So there will be a chance. And if our defenders keep not getting injured, you know, then we'll have a decent opportunity. We really will. You know, if Diaz is in that back line, we'll have a chance. There's a, you know, no, I was going to say we could have a new midfielder by then. We probably won't, though, because the Chelsea game will come too soon. Will it? Yeah, that's the 25th of June. We won't have a midfielder by then, will we? That's far too soon. But, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice, nice, nice. Look at United. Just, it's like sad. Sad on the road in 13th. Stinky boys. Stinky boys. Nah, I don't think we'll get second, Diaz. Foden has the most league goals since the new year. Mad. Absolute boy. Absolute boy. But no, I think that... Let's not get greedy. I would take 4th. I would take 4th. I know there's a bit of a difference in terms of prize money, but realistically, there is no difference between 4th and 2nd when the aim is to just get Champions League football. That is the vibe. That's what we're after. Yeah, exactly. We've got to think about Forest, Newcastle, Chelsea, Bournemouth, Villa, even maybe Brighton. I think realistically, anyone 8th up is going to be properly competing for Champions League football. So I still think Liverpool and Arsenal finish second, first and second. I still think Chelsea finish ahead of us. I do think there will be a decline with Forest. Maybe I'm so wrong there, but I just think instinctively there will be one. So I'm looking at, there's fourth. That 4th spot is up for grabs. Maybe 5th if the English sides do well enough. Arsenal, exactly. Arsenal are still stinky, but they are better than us, 100%. The link to my Patreon isn't working. Thank you for wanting to support the stuff. You can become a Noblet if you want to get phone access as well, to be fair, for cheaper than Hardcore Ultra. That link should work, matey. Thank you for wanting to support the Patreon, the stuff. Big up to you. I love my Patreon supporters. I can't lie, it's not very active. That is my bad. You do get the stream benefits and the Discord benefits. But in terms of the exclusive content, that is my bad. I do need to sort that out at some point. Not this month, though. This month's being mental with all the transfers. Oil Club is back. We won. Phone started scoring as soon as Marmoush news dropped. I think we finish ahead of Chelsea. Wow, because I'd love that. Daniel, you said it, not me. Gutted. Getting second is for history. Past 8 years, it's only Liverpool and Arsenal, says Diaz. We can beat Chelsea next Saturday, says Unknown. Of course we can. Probably not likely, but of course we can. You probably have to start thinking about a draw as being a good option there. There we go. 6-0. Normality is restored to an extent. To a slight extent. I will never let you go. Lovely. Lovely. The link to the Nobbot worked. Wonderful, the stuff. I'll look at the link in the description. It should be the same link. But thank you, the stuff, for wanting to support. That really means the world. Genuinely does. Patreon's like another source of a revenue for me. So thank you for wanting to support that. You beautiful man. You beautiful man. Chelsea haven't won a Premier League game since the 15th of December. Wild. It's a London club they invented portals. The points we lost against Everton, Brentford, Palace, United has cost us our title race. I don't disagree, because you're looking at 7 points there, aren't you? You're looking at 7 points, and then you're still a way off Liverpool, of course. But it's a manageable amount. It's a manageable amount rather than one that isn't. Dave says I look like a serial killer. Good. Actually, no, not good. This is what you're doing, Dave. Yeah. Clip that. Meme that. GIF that. Whatever you want to say. You've been waffled. You've been waffled. I love my signs. Shout out to Sister Nobbins, guys. Were there any negatives to watch out for in today's game? I thought we were brilliant. I mean, when you're looking at a 6-0, if you try to talk about negatives, you really are a massive, massive arsehole, aren't you? Let's be honest with ourselves. You're a massive nitpicker and an arsehole. Any actual true negatives? Haaland should have scored that 1v1. Wasn't too involved in the game in general, but who actually cares, because the rest of the attack were. Diaz played the full 90. I guess that's like a substitutional negative. You know, Diaz coming off for Max could have been a change there, but I was happy with all the other changes. Happy to see McAtee get minutes. Happy to see Nico get minutes. Rico also. Happy to see Haaland get a bit of a rest. De Bruyne, Foden likewise. So, yeah, I'm struggling to think of any true negatives. Again, it's 6-0. It's against the side that you should be beating. But look, Chelsea lost here. United did not win here. Not everyone beats Ipswich 6-0. So you take that to the bank. Yeah? Take it to the bank. In it, unknown. Exactly. Oasis reunion. Mad. Yeah, don't look like a serial killer. Yeah, big up the waffle emotes. Big them up. Thank you, Mini ID, for being a subscriber on the Twitch. Big up to you. that is something, yeah. If you had to say what's the biggest negative of today, it is the fact that Diaz played the full 90. That was very not needed. That was quite unnecessary. It was quite unnecessary. So not needed. Speaking of needed, do we want to do a post-mortem? We can do it. We could talk more about the tactics and the game in general. It was a bit of a battering, so there's not too many interesting things to discuss. But I'd be up for doing one, you know? So let me know if you guys want a post-mortem. I can do one after LB's player ratings. That can happen. Absolutely. That can happen. Ba-da, ba-ba-da. Ba-da, ba-ba-da. Diaz headed the ball to the opposition at the beginning of the half when it would have been easier to hit to a teammate. We are clutching at straws here. We have an easier last 10 games than most of the top 6. If we can go on a winning run, we can secure top 4. That is the idea. No idea, Jono, what's happening there, mate. No idea what's happening. Oi! You fraud. Stop it. Stop having a go at me. Post-mortem or I retire. Okay, we'll do one. Got tickets from the Chelsea game for my 60th birthday. So happy coming from Slovenia. Big up to you, Adagas. What an absolute boy. Absolute weapon you are. Well done. Big up. Happy birthday. And what a wonderful way to celebrate it. Absolute scenes. Absolute scenes. Foden hat-trick against Chelsea. We will be there. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Watch Chelsea park the bus and counter, says Marlon. I think they'll have more confidence and arrogance about them to do that. Chelsea lost to Ipswich 2-0. We beat Chelsea 12-0. Love the logic. Rush the Marmish video and Hayes instead of a post-mortem. Brilliant. I could do that, to be fair. But again, I'm probably limited in terms of how much work I can do on it today because of that logistical issue I mentioned. I might have to focus more on it tomorrow. Palmer 4 goals against City will be there. Mar says we won't finish below 3rd. Oh, let's listen to the interview. Is this with Pep? Do you have an interview with Pep? 80th Premier League goal. This guy's not normal, is he? Jeremy, what a game by him. Don't care about the deflected goal. He earned it. Big up, Haaland. My boy. Max's eye for goals, amazing positional sense is great. Yeah, and a lovely ball by Kova as well. A lovely ball by Kova. Johnny, what is this? Foden has washed it, managed to get a hat-trick and 2 scruffy goals. It shouldn't really count. This man's poor. Don't worry, guys. Jono is joking. Don't agree, Lorenzo. I'm going to say it again. That was not better than his Bournemouth game. That was not better than his Southampton game. I'm not buying it. Not listening to... I'm not having these people trying to join my train, yeah? Can we get a Marmish in for PSG? I don't know if that's legal. Right. Speaking of Phil, we've got an interview with him now. Let's listen to what he's got to have to say for himself. Big up to you, Jules. Can you sum up a team performance? Foden says one of the best team performances this season. That was Foden's 100th goal for club and country, by the way. Crazy. Says one of our best performances. Difficult times for City. Been usual to watch, says the interviewer. What has changed for the team? What's changed for the team? Momentum. Keeping players fit. True. People in better shape. Kevin looks good. You can see it on the pitch. Christmas of passing sharpness. It's been missing in recent weeks. Phil says we're now not rushing it anymore. Build-up play was good. First goal important. Press. More good. Bad use of grammar there, Phil. 6 goals in the last 6 games. Really crazy. Have you learned from that suffering? He's happy to be back scoring goals, of course. He wants to keep scoring those goals, of course. Back-to-back braces. All systems go, he asks. This change for me in front of goal. I've been unlucky before these goals. I need to keep arriving in the box. And he's delighted to keep scoring. Teams achieve great things, says the reporter. What is possible for City? You never know what's going to happen, says Phil. We just want to stay in the top 4. I agree with that. Wants to get the top 4. Well done. And there is the man of the match, which I don't agree with. I'd have given it Doku. But there you go. Boom. There you go. Little interview with little Phil. Bosh. I will do an Echeverry video, but it'll definitely get released after all the other January signings, Sarthak. So, you know, probably more like Feb time we'll be looking at. And to be fair, I don't know if like Echeverry is going to be wanted to be rushed into the side in any event anyway. I think he needs to be eased into the sides, eased into it. Another lovely transitional opportunity for someone like him. Ruben Diaz, the glue in defence, says the Citizens. He makes everyone at the back 10 times better. 100%, mate. He's our leader. He's our warrior at the back. He's our box defender. He is the guy. He is the guy. The weirdest thing that happened today was the fact Pep did not start Bernardo and play him for the full 90. I think even he's accepted that you've got to rest him sometimes. And I don't agree, by the way. You know, there's been a lot of hate for Bernardo Silva. And, you know, I wouldn't have him in my starting 11s, for example. But, you know, some people have gone too far the other way and have said, what does he actually do? And they've suggested that he does nothing. That's too far the other way. When you have an attacking, you know, quintet of, or quartet rather, of, you know, Haaland, Doku, Foden, Kevin. There's a lot of verticality there, and you need some horizontalness, you need some calmness, and you can't have it all go all the time. That's what Bernardo is offering at the side. He is trying to act as that bridge between the midfield and the attack. And he's also been good off ball as well, so that's the thing. I feel bad, by the way, because like someone emailed me like a few weeks ago saying, can I make thumbnails for you? It's like, well, I make my own thumbnails, but I'll give you a test. You know, we'll see what happens. And I said, okay, here's the parameters. Can you make me a Marmouche thumbnail, essentially, as a test? And it's shit. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. I'm going to email you so much. I'm so sorry, but your work is not very good. I can't lie to you. Can't lie to you, mate. I'm not going to name you because that's rude, but I'm sorry. I'm not impressed with your work. I made a much better one. I should have captained De Bruyne in FPL. Echeverry won't be available till Feb. There you go. Releasing it, making it in Feb makes sense then. Doku robbed. I agree, Sarthak. Bernardo works hard. 100% Jules. Hello, Andrew. City, we're not back yet, mate. It is only Ipswich, but still. Impressive boost for the PSG match. Hell yeah. Confidence key, says Low Fat Moffat. Big up. How you doing, mate? I think Echeverry should go to Girona for the rest of the season. I don't think we're allowed to do that, though, are we? Because of the whole Champions League thing. I don't think we're allowed to work with them whilst they're in the UEFA competition. The lap looked good. He did. Nikolai, 100%. And glad Savio got a rest, says Owen. Yep, definitely. This is kindness. Yeah, it's not rude, but I'm not trying to be rude, sorry, but yeah. Right, okay. I've never had a good hairline. That's a good. I mean, I like my hair, in fairness, but it's never been a low hairline, but there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Ipswich, yeah. Ipswich won the, was it the UEFA Cup back in the day? Memories, good times. It's like we rolled it back to 2-3 years today. Lovely, says Foden. Echeverry plays like a right-footed Messi. Very excited to see him incorporated. I believe it would probably make most sense to have him start somewhere out wide. That would make the most sense. And then integrate him into the centre. Without playing the academy. Hey, we saw a lot of them today. Quick the Nobbins and the Stuff Club. The stuff, if you become a Nobbot on the Patreon, then you will be entitled to phone-ins. Let me know if you've got any questions on the Patreon, mate, and I can help you out. Best leaders are brutal, fine, buddy, better today. Big up to you, my man. Big up. Uh, don't be mean, Bailey. Don't be mean. I've got a 6 head. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Respect it. It's good for nutting my adversaries. We played well, but Ipswich were garbage. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah? You've got to beat what is put in front of you. And today we beat what was put in front of us. We exploited them. And Ipswich were decent, you know, for 20-ish minutes. But then the first goal happened, and then the floodgates opened as we predicted. Hey-ho. You were never destroying that left side with Doku and De Bruyne and Foden popping into the centre. Ain't not happening. That ain't not happening. That is terrible grammar, but who cares? I don't know, man. Is winning the UEFA Cup, does that count as being champions of Europe? I don't know if it should, man. That's like saying that if you win the championship, you should be champions of England. I don't know how on board I am with that as a concept. Oi, that's a Bob Mortimer saying, you thief. I think Etcheverry should go to Girona for the rest of the season. Again, I don't know if that can happen. Yeah, I agree. Docker should be man of the match. Can we get a result? Don't know, mate. I don't know. I appreciate content more than I appreciate a beer with the friends on a night out. Thank you, mate. As I say, if you want to support me financially on the Patreon, that is beautiful. Thank you, guys. I'm curious what the thumbnail looked like. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. The thumbnail I've made is sick. I can't lie. The thumbnail is class. That I've made. Humble request. My younger sister will get excited to hear her name on TV. I'm not on television, but thank you, mate. Her name is... I would say that, but I feel like, you know, sometimes people are trying to catch me out. Is that like a rude word in another language? Because they'll research that for me. You know, someone tried to make me say a racist term in Hindi once or whatever, and I was like, guys, what are we doing? So now I can't trust anyone, sadly, because of that one individual. I can never trust anyone. Someone tried to make me say a racist word in Hindi. Jules, thank you so much, Jules. Big up to you. Big up to your family. Thank you for becoming a member of the LNobbins family. You are now an Albania Ultra. Welcome to the Ultras Club. You always get a pull when it comes to that. Your random footballer is Diego Simeone. That's your pull. Big up, mate. Big up to you. Thank you, Jules. You are a beautiful, beautiful human being. And you are helping support the LNobbins channel. Right. They take ages. Okay? They take ages for me to make. Respect. Calma, tranquilo. I don't have an editor. I don't have a researcher. I don't have a script writer. I research, write, record, edit, finalize everything about the videos. That's why they take a minute. But I think they're worth the wait. The one where I properly sit down and, you know, put loads of work into the video. Yeah, no, thank you so much, Jules. Thank you so much. People saying it's Ipswich. Arsenal won against them by 1. Liverpool 2. Forest by 2. So they should stop it. 100%. 100%. We're allowed to be happy. We're allowed to be happy. It's in the works. It's in the works. I've encountered a logistical issue. It's hopefully going to get resolved tomorrow. And thereafter, I will be able to properly finalize working on it. Okay, you promised me it's not. Okay. Puglet. Omelette. Puglet. Big up to Puglet. That better not be a naughty word that you've made me say. I'm putting my faith in you that you've been a good boy because you've got a good boy as your profile picture. Do not let me down. Big up to you, Puglet. This better not be a load of this. It better not be a load of this. There you go, Jules. Look at your profile picture. It's there. getting close to 21k subs. And I'll tell you who that is. That is Mr. Uzbekistan. Shout out to the Uzbeks. Big up to you. Can I be an honorary member of your nationality? Having issues with make a Patreon I'm too lazy to deal with. But thank you so much. The stuff genuinely means the world, mate. You are such a beautiful person. Thank you, mate. Okay, again, if you get any issues, DM me on Discord or on Twitter, whatever. You can't make a well, you can make a thumbnail for me. I won't use it, but you can make one for me, mate. Right, is LB live? Is he doing his player ratings? Okay. I'm gonna send you over to LB. You know the drill. He's then hopefully gonna send you back. We will do a post-mortem. Because I do like chatting to you guys. It'll be a nice one as well. It'll be a lovely one. Jellyfish, I hate you. It'll be a lovely one as well. We can actually talk about nice, fun things. You know, not being shit for once. How good will that be? How good will that be? Look, there's no point sugarcoating it. It was bad, okay? It was bad. Like, there's not much I can say. The players are coming back to life is the name of LB's player ratings. Wonderful. Okay. This is going to take you straight to more LB, a second channel. Go subscribe if you haven't already done so, of course, to my boy. And then hopefully LB will redirect you back to myself. We will do the post-mortem. I don't know what time we'll be live. Let's say 7:15 for argument's sake. That sounds about right, doesn't it? I don't... If I listen, what play is LB on right now? Oh, Sai's on as well. Big up to Sai. Is LB shaved? LB shaved as well. What a cutie. Sai's a lovely person, by the way. Met him when we went out.
This year for Country. Kanji's obviously worn out as well. Much better today, Kanji.
I think I'm talking about the defense. So it's been a while. So they'll have a while to talk. So yeah, I reckon 7:15 is about right. Have a lovely evening. I'll see you later for the post-mortem. Big up to your mothers. Big up to Jules, who's actually no, before. Don't go anywhere. Actually, I keep forgetting to do this. Big up to Jules, my latest ultra. You won't be in this list now, Jules, but you will be in the next one. And big up to Sarthak for upgrading your membership. And the stuff when you join the Patreon, you will also be in... I don't know, this isn't the Patreon. You'll be at the end of my YouTube videos. So shout out to all of my beautiful, beautiful members. Look at these gorgeous people. The people in white are the Nabini Ultras. People in sky blue are the Fanatics. People in Man City Gold are my hardcore Ultras. So thank you to everyone for your beautiful support. As always, it literally means the world. It means I can keep making content. It gives me the confidence to know that I'm doing the right thing. Look, we've finally got some Fanatic Ultras now. We've had lots of lower tier and lots of the highest tier, none in the middle for whatever reason. So big up to Sarthak and Roman for being the first Fanatic Ultras and the first ones to be sky blue in this list. Thank you to everyone. Yeah, thank you, Jules. You will be in the next one. I can assure you of that. I just need to go update it. This will take you to LB. I'll see you later for the post-mortem. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much again, as always.